Teams are going to be requested to get ready for the photo op. Members of the teams are going to be requested to get ready for the photo opportunity for the class of the 2026 Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series featuring the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. Teams, drivers, please get ready for the big photo opportunity. A huge group photo featuring the class of 2026, the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup presented by Petron and AMSOIL. Teams, get ready. We also would like to give huge thanks to Aguila Auto Glass, Drive Advance Republic, and Sparko Philippines. So pole position, we can see over here, number 75. Is this a BRZ or a GT86? It's a BRZ. Right Ends Tires on pole position. Or actually, it's the Motul 888 at number 1. The Right Ends GT, or the BRZ, is actually at position number 2. Mark Young Racing, Cars Unlimited. Joined, of course, by Inigo Anton, Carlos Anton, the father and son team from Baguio, taking pole position. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to AMSOIL and Petron for making this event possible. Ooh, we have a carbon fiber Miata on position number 2. Take a look at that. That's car number 16. Yeah, that's Jeff Remford, Chris. Is this McIntyre? Yeah, and Mick Dizon with Paul Ayala as his team manager. The full carbon fiber, or almost all carbon fiber Miata at the second row of this race start. Alongside it is car number 14. That is the Honda Civic FD from Team Exclusive, featuring Paul Henderson Perez, Michelangelo Mangio, and Andrew Hippolito with Ralph Anthony Parado. And the cooling vest. Good luck. Team Canada are actually here. There you go. I can see. There you go. The Canadian flag on your shirt. Carbon fiber and the Philippine flag on the other side. So carbon fiber face. So the drivers are also wearing carbon fiber underwear to make sure it's all carbon fiber, all with the theme going on. All right. Good luck. Oh, it's got a K series engine. A K24 on this Miata. BMW transmission. Whoa. Oh, and wait, all-wheel drive? No, rear-wheel drive, okay. Next year, right? Next year. There you go. Well, look at that. So gorgeous. How come it's got a bulging thing going on over here on the hood? What is going on in here? We would love to see the engine bay, right? So, well, maybe later on, hopefully, right? Good luck, good luck. Team Canada, Team Philippines, AES Motorsport. Something to look forward to, yeah. Ooh. So lightweight, a lot of stuff over here. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, looking forward for more Team Canada, Team Philippines collaboration coming in really, really soon. They are on the second row of this race start. Attention all drivers, team members, bring your helmets. Hopefully already in your racing suit. Please move up to the front for the big photo op. Let's go. Drivers, teams, please move up to the front for the group photo for the class of 2026, the Petron Makabayan Endurance Series, the 4 hours and 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. from Petron and Amsoil Racing. Third row, you see over here, car number 69. Featuring Powerhouse Race Specialist. Led by team manager A. San Agustin and, of course, drivers A. San Agustin, Dane Sarmiento, and Jeremy Cabreros. They are at position number 5 on this race start for the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup, the morning session of the Makabayan Endurance Race Series, leg 1 for 2026. And of course, P6 right here is Team Atoy, car number 1. We're seeing a lot of superstars here, man. Even our superstar karting champion, Miguel Quinones is in the building. He's driving, he's doing some team management also. So Atoy Customs right here at position number 6, featuring Michael Apacible, Yusek George Apacible, Bingo Valero, and team manager Charlie Cruz. And on the next row, we see right over here, car number 32. Car number 32, oh yeah. They are, of course, a very renowned team over here, comprised of members of Team Sia Massage and Spa. Let's double check which car, where's that car numbers list? There we go, number 32, of course, Leo Candava is at the driver's list. John Bernilia and Luis Camus III with team manager Lewy Magno on the Team Sia MRC and Motul collaboration. There they are, rolling on their ride-ends. And of course, Team Mech and Amsoil and LA Performance. Good luck, all right? Ooh, there you go. There you go. Good luck, guys. Make sure you move up to the front for the group photo. You got to have the group photo, okay? Let's go. Let's have the group photo. Oh, of course. The legendary name, Mike with Enchano right here for the MP Dynamics Turbo team. Oh, Jeboy Moreno, Bulacan up in here. Have the group photo. Let's go, let's go. Before we move up for the group photo, everybody, all of the teams, good luck, good luck. Everybody, please move up. We don't want to be late for the photo op. We don't want to be late for the schedule. Let's go, HG. Yeah, another strong contingent. Another strong contingent. HG Motorsports up in here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Team Hyundai right over here. And of course, Dr. Q. Team Dr. Q, Map Auto Performance, Motorsports Caltech. Map Auto Performance also collaborate with Dr. Q over here. The drivers hopefully already at the front. If you're one of our drivers, you have to be at the front right now for that group photo. Great stuff over here. Sia and ART, number 25, are actually a Hyundai Accent, a diesel-powered Hyundai on Nankan CRS tires with an automatic transmission, led by manager Angela Barreto, with drivers John Bernilio, Gabriel Ganzon, and Robert Santos. Good luck. And as spotted over here, number 17 is the Motul HG Motorsports Yaris, the Coco Melon Yaris, led by managers Alan Escoto, Gav Quintos, and Jamil Lacuna, featuring drivers Ashley Apil, Jonathan Guzman, Arvin Nero, and Japanese driver Ryu Miyazaki. We also have here car number 62, led by team managers J.M. Ong, Jepo Badora, for the Any Ride Dance 2 Crane Cat Recon Racing Honda Civic Hatchback 62, featuring Girl Racer, Gabby De La Merced, Kyle Bagot, Gio Cabasal, Kiel Cabasal. Good luck. And another of our ride dance cars here, the number 07. The Any Ride Dance 3 Crane Cat Racing Yaris, led by, of course, Jay Among and Chini Jimenez, with Dori Cabasal, Chini Jimenez, and Freddie Lilagan at the wheel. Number 88 is also on the grid, led by Kyle Gallantes, Rich Young, and Jeff Ballau, and Jason Young. The Mart Young Racing Cars Unlimited number 88 EK hatchback. We can also spot over here on the grid is the number 11 Cebu Racing Group Miata, led by Jess Garcia. Attorney Jess Garcia will be also on the driver's list with Jesus Antonio Garcia and Rex Abranilia. We also have here car number 33, the Dunamis MP Turbo from Marcus Jacob Manikas, Jevoy Moreno, and Mike Potenciano, legendary Mike Potenciano, led by manager Marcus Jacob Manikas. Number 71, of course, the Mitsubishi Lancer of Mech Central LA Performance, featuring LJ Panlican, Berman J. Verador, and Chris Barboza, led by team manager Ted Galang. And of course, Keylord Perez is also on the driver's list. All right. A lot of great things to look forward to right here. Good luck, teams. And as we could spot on the remainder of the grid, we have our competitors for the AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race Series. From AM1 Lubricants, AM1 Engine Oil, AM1 Brake Fluids, AM1 CVT Oil, AM1 Engine Flush, AM1 Motorcycle Oil, together with Gold Shock Absorbers and Nexer Brake Pads, with Yali Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated. For the 2026 AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Series, they're also going to be joining our grid today, featuring, yeah, we could see over here some Daihatsu Copenhagens. These are little turbocharged Daihatsus. Daihatsu Copenhagen number 37 has the Formula E Racing Management Team with Ethan Cabildes and Mateo Hippolito collaborating for the driver's stint. They are on pole. And P2 is Kenneth Chan and Xander Perez for the Kart Plaza Motorsport and B Racing collaboration. On another of the Daihatsu Copens we have over here. And number 38 is also up in here for KPMB, featuring Justin Matthew Garcia, Sean Caleb Hernandez. Another of our Daihatsu Copens, our turbocharged Daihatsu is here. Team Mitsubishi, the Mitsubishi Mirage. Number 96 of Evolution Automotive, featuring Romel John Guanzon. And there's the Hyundai Eon, the black Hyundai Eon of DOP Racing Team, or DOP Racing Team, featuring Jarrell Juice Ingala on a Hyundai Eon. Wow. And of course, another of our Mitsubishi Mirages are up in here. Number 23 from Team Yoli Pilipinas, with Vien Matias at the wheel for later on's K1000T category of the AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race Series of 2026. Smile for the camera. Make sure you tag us with your beautiful photos and videos on a celebration of team and machine, engineering and driving abilities, plus awesome tactic by the managers that they will deploy over here for the 2 hours for the morning session and the 4 hours in the afternoon session. The rest of the grid goes for the AM1K cars. We get spot here number 24, the Evolution Automotive 24 of Martin Joseph Quinto, the Mitsubishi Mirage in white, number 24. And there's also the Hyundai Eon's 81 of 251 Racing Shop with Josh Martin Andaya at the wheel. And more are on this huge grid we're having here for this morning session. We have a Toyota Wigo. We can spot the Toyota Wigo number 86 from where we are at here, from 251 Racing Shop and Auto Garage, featuring Francis Carlo Cruz Santos. And another, I could see another of our Hyundai Eons up in here. That's the number 98 Hyundai Eon of Team Rambo from Miller G. Mata Jr. Good luck, drivers. Good luck, teams. We're going to make way for the 2 hours, starting up in just a short while. Of course, we're going to have the warm-up lap, the very crucial warm-up lap. This is a combined grid of the AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race Series with Silent Tire Motorsport, Kart Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, Spargo Philippines, and of course, AM1 Lubricants, featuring their AM1 engine oil, AM1 brake fluids, AM1 CVT oil, AM1 engine flush, AM1 motorcycle oil, Gold Shock Absorbers, Nexter brake pads, the Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated. Let's go. Of course, the grid of our 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup for the Petron Makabayan Endurance Series of 2026. Giving huge support to these teams, these amazing drivers. Thanks to Petron, thanks to AMSOIL, Aguila Auto Glass, Driving Master Republic, and Sparco Philippines. Let's go. We are going to be broadcasting live on FB over at the Makabayan Endurance Race Series official FB page. Make sure you like and share. Good luck, teams. The best strategists, the best drivers, the best engineers, or the best products up here, lubricant, tire, engine builders combo, are going to be showcasing what they could do when you combine all of those factors in a much anticipated annual event. The first round of the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Challenge Series, we make way for the Kalayaan Cup as a starter. Oh yeah. We are, of course, surrounded by very familiar faces up in here in the world of motorsport and other competitions. We got the amazing brands of supporters joining us. Thank you so much, guys. Keep up the great work. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah. We got Team Kart Plaza. Thanks so much, guys, for doing your hard work. Team Petron, Team AMSOIL, Team MRD, Team Mech Automotive, Team Mark Young Racing on pole. Yeah, and of course, Eddie and Rydance, great collaboration going on over here now. Ready for the warm-up. Engines are revving up. Oh, wow. So they have really something extra special going on with this Miata number 16, as you can see. Carbon fiber. And a hard top. Team Ethan Works. Good luck, right? Yeah, we got. Shout out to Kyle Bagot. We have Team Canada over here actually joining in. We have Team Canada from AES Motorsport. Thanks so much. The Canada and Philippines collaboration. Of course, the legendary Dynamis MV Turbo Racing Team. Thank you so much. We are ready. The grid is being requested to be cleared of members. We have the race officials and our designated track marshals left on the grid as we are about to make way for our warm-up lap for the 2-hour segment of the Kalayaan Cup of 2026 from Petron, from AMSOIL Racing. And it goes like this. Live here at Clark International Speedway. The race engineers, the builders of these machines, the teams behind these racing teams have, of course, worked really, really hard. Months, weeks leading to today's event, the initial round of the Makabayan Endurance Race Series from Petron and AMSOIL, along with our AM1 K-Cars Endurance Race Series from AM1 Lubricants, Silent Tire Motorsport, and Sparco Philippines. We're also proudly supported by Aguila Auto Glass and Driving Master Republic. Here we go, here we go. All those watching on FB Live, make sure you click share for this FB Live broadcast up here on your FB wall. The Kalayaan Cup. For the morning sessions, it's the 2 hours of it. And in the afternoon later, we're going to make way for the 4 hours. The Makabayan Endurance Race Series of 2026 from Petron. We're proudly supported of the course for this season by Amsoil Racing. The first in synthetics, Amsoil Racing from Amsoil, Philippines. Together with Aguila Auto Glass, Driving Master Republic, and Sparco, Philippines. Shout out to you guys watching on FB Live. Hello to Alonzo Anton. Good morning, Alonzo. Next time, we're looking forward to you driving up in here today. Karen Navarrete Anton. Good morning, madam, Miss Karen Navarrete Anton. And of course, Leomar Diamante. Good morning, sir. And hi to John Frederick Camus. Let's go, Luis Camus. He's going to be on stint number 1 inside that hatchback for the collaboration of Team SIA and Team MRC and Team O'Toole. That's going to be Leo Candava. That's going to be Luis Camus in that car. Get ready for it. Shout out for your favorite team. Let us know you are giving them support here today. Morning session has started. There goes our pole position car, 888 from O'Toole Advan, Mark Young Racing, the collaboration, the hatchback, featuring Mr. Carlos Anton, Inigo Anton. Some of our fast drivers are legendary names from Baguio City. Joined by Marky Young of Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited, led by team manager Miko Vinarao. We also have more shout outs here going on the comments section. Hello to Marlon Angelo David. Shout out to Jev Speed Moreno and team. Good luck to Team MRC, Team Lowy. Shout out to Team Evolution Automotive PH. Hello to Caroline Candava. Hey. Romel Aguilera is also up on the message board of our FB Live. There you go. Take a look at where your favorite cars are going to be starting up on this. It's crucial to be at the very front, of course. Clean air, opportunities to have cleaner laps and complete more laps compared to your competitors, of course. The more number of laps, the better. The most number of laps, of course, gets the biggest win. Shout out to Marbel Bayombong. Good morning and good luck to everybody according to Sir Marbel over here on the comment section. Good luck to Team Lowy. Godspeed, says Caroline Candava. Team Lowy is right here today. Luis Moreno. What up? Legendary sim racing champion Luis Moreno. Also on the comments section. Thanks so much for watching. Now, take a look at the clock at the top of your screen. It's going to wind down as soon as we shut down the red lights. The red lights are not yet on. We will turn it on, and then when we shut it down, they go full throttle. See that BRZ on the right side? That's a number 75 from Team Any Right Hands. Ethan Works against a hatchback from the 90s from Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited 888. Everybody rolling out of their grid spots. There goes the rest of them heading to turn number 1 where elevation variation is going to come their way. They're going to climb up turn 1 here, left-hander. Everybody safely through it. Yeah, they're not going to have to shove everybody out of position. They're just going to have to find a way to cleanly grab a position ahead of the competitor in front of them. One at a time for others. For others, it's more than 2 cars that they were able to grab positions away from. Shout out to the hardworking crew members of Team Lowy from Caroline Candava. Louis on the comments says, let's go, team exclusive Michelangelo Mangio. June Cabrera says, good luck to everybody. We have Team Cebu getting represented over here, by the way. Cebu Racing Group, they are on car number 11. Plus, we also have Team Canada, Team Philippines on a collab. You got to see that carbon fiber Miata from AES Motorsport. Ooh. Some dust kicking action going on also on this segment of the track. This is hairpin number 2 here at Clark International Speedway. This is the route to the backstretch. There goes that Mitsubishi Lancer from Mech Central in collab with LA Performance. There goes the Canada-Philippines collab number 16, Miata of AES Motorsport. Carbon fiber face with a K24 engine. Looking like it's a force-fed K24. And there goes also the rest of our grid featuring our AM1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race series competitors from AM1 Lubricants, Kart Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, Silent Tire Motorsport, and Sparco Philippines. Featuring the AM1 engine oil, AM1 brake fluids, AM1 CVT oil, AM1 engine flush, AM1 motorcycle oil, and of course with gold shock absorbers and Nexter brake pads, part of their collaborators, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated. Plus we also have Yali Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink for the 2026 AM1 K-Cars 2 hours on this same grid, along with our Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series competitors for the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. From Petron, from AMSOIL Racing by AMSOIL Philippines. Hello to Linda Jimenez. Safe drive, everyone, and God bless. Let's say hello to Joe Nathan as well on the comments section. Let's go, Team Louie. And we got Louie saying hello to Team Exclusive, Ralph Anthony Parado and the gang from Team Exclusive with a letter X, CLSV Racing Team. They are on that Honda Civic FD with a K24. Speaking of K24, it's also at the front of this rear-wheel drive Mazda Miata. Shout out to Issa Reyes Garcia. Happy Independence Weekend to all of you. This is how we celebrate Independence Day weekend here at Clark International Speedway. Letting you guys know what happens when you collaborate, when you work as a team. These are some of the odds, yes. Man and machine engineering versus the odds of the grueling 2 hours for the morning, and another set of challenge coming their way in the afternoon, a 4-hour segment for the 4 hours of the Kalayaan Cup of the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series. A look at number 75 of Fast BRZ from Any Ride-Ins, Ethan Works Motorsport, featuring Ethan Ong, Peplo, and Andre Tan. Led by manager Andre and manager JM Ong. They are on P2 on race start earlier. Shout out to Albert Baje. Good luck to Team CP Marilao Bulacan. Hello to Jermaine Refran. Good morning to all of you. There goes number 32 on your screens. A nice look at the Team SIA MRC Motul collab hatchback, led by Coach Lewy Manyo as team manager. That is Luis Camus, the third on this first stint. Also featuring Leo Candava and John Chasel Bornilia. Team SIA Massage and Auto Spa. Yeah, or Massage and Spa, actually. It's not an auto spa. It's a, for your well-being. Yeah, you gotta love the collaboration they did over here. A well-experienced team led by Coach Lewy Manyo. And there goes one of our VO's cars, featuring, of course, our legendary kart racing champion, multiple times, Miguel Quinones. He's a team manager for that one. MAP Auto Performance, Dr. Q Motorsports, Caltech Collab, Toyota VOs. You saw that earlier, featuring Miguel Abanyo and Vince Sardina. And there goes our Copenhagen, the Daihatsu Copenhagen, the turbocharged Daihatsus in the competition, part of our grid for our AM1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race series of 2026. From AM1 Philippines, Kart Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, Silent Tire Motorsport, and Sparco Philippines, with the AM1 lubricants lined up over here for you guys to purchase, available here in the market. Engine oil from AM1, brake fluids from AM1, powering these machines at Mitsubishi Mirage, followed by the Daihatsu Copenhagen with the stripes. Amazing. We also have, of course, the AM1 CVT oil available in the market, and the AM1 engine flush and AM1 motorcycle lubricants, together with gold shock absorbers and Nexter brake pads, all available in the Philippines, courtesy of our friends from CNC Intertrade Philippines, Inc. We're also proudly supported by Yali Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. There goes a nice Honda Civic FD number 14, K24 powered team exclusive collaboration, XCLSV, featuring Paul Henderson Perez, Michelangelo Mangio, and Andrew Hippolito. Shout outs to HG Motorsports with sim racing champion Luis Moreno here joining us on the comments. Supporting the Wego today. Yeah, the Toyota Wego is competing for the M1 K-Cars endurance race. Led by 251 Racing Shop and Auto Garage, featuring driver Francis Carlo Cruz Santos on the number 86 Wego. There you go, on the main straight. That's a Toyota Wego Luis Moreno is rooting for. Shout out to Don Pablo and everybody from HG Motorsports. HG are hard at work always. They have another strong contingent here, inviting our Japanese competitors also. Some of our Japanese drivers are going to be at the wheel of the Motul HG Motorsports campaign for our Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series 2 Hours of the Kalayaan Cup. There goes the pole position car, 888. Motul, Advan, Mark Young Racing. The combo has given them top position and fastest lap of 2 minutes 12.1 on this session so far. They own the fastest lap of 2 minutes 10.529. And this is the car that started on the second row, a promising engineering feature for all of you. They are now running P2 so far. AES Motorsport number 16, the carbon fiber Miata with a K24. And in front of them, it's another Honda with another K-Series engine. It's a favorite here in Philippine Motorsport if you're watching. And there goes Team Toyota, Team Subaru, the BRZ number 75, led by Ethan Works Motorsport, with Any Right-Hands as their collaborators as well, featuring Ethan Ong, Peplo, and Andre Tan, with team manager J.M. Ong. Number 11, of course, Team Cebu. They are CRG, Cebu Racing Group, featuring attorney Jess Garcia and his son, Jesus Antonio Garcia, and Rex Abrinilia, straight out of Cebu. That's their Miata, feeling the air, the wind, blowing on their hair, or, well, actually on the helmet. That's Cebu Racing Group number 11. Now you are back to looking at our number 1 racer, and now returning to the contingent from the Visayan region. They are running, looking like P4 overall. As soon as our timing device becomes available, once again, we're going to let you in on the updates. And you can also double check it. Updates are available on the Speed Hive app, the MyLaps Speed Hive app. Give it a glimpse, so you'll be given updates on the going-ons on our timing system here today. Live timing available for today's event. This is the 2026 Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series, the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. More shout-outs on the comment section. Hello to Arico Cortez. Good luck to Team Exclusive, especially to driver Mix Makino. It says here on the list of our messages from the comments. Thank you so much for popping up. So P1 is Motul, Advan, Mark Young Racing, 888. And we are looking at our Yaris's over there. You saw some of our Yaris's. There goes Yaris number 17. That is Motul HG Motorsports. Getting chased up by one of our Rydan's cars. We're going to see the number later on, that's for sure. There it is. You can see how fast they are running, preparing for the main straight here. That's the 07 car of Any Rydan's. Crane Cat Racing with Dodi Cabasal, Chini Jimenez, and Freddie Lilagan. You saw a Hyundai Eon indeed, yes. You spotted a Hyundai Eon today racing. We have our K cars also competing today. Those little 3 cylinders. Miata. And then one of our Mirages, another of our Mitsubishi Mirage cars competing in our M1 K Cars 2 Hour series. from AM1 Philippines and Cart Plaza Manufacturing Corporation in collab with Silent Tire Motorsport and Sparco Philippines. There goes the Hyundai number 25 from SIA ART. They are John Bernelia. It's John Bernelia at the wheel for this first stint, led by manager Angela Barreto, racing legend Angela Barreto, with Robert Santos and Gabriel Ganzon. They are comprised actually of our Mazda Miata racers, now driving a Hyundai diesel-powered hatchback. There goes a look at the TGR curve, also known as the Akasha curve. So far, they're separating themselves right now from each other, making sure the cars are not having to go through dirty air. So it's going to have efficient cooling on the engine bay, which will be crucial for stints like this, an endurance race like the Petron Makabayan Kalayaan Cup. A look at number 88, another of our cars from Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. This is Carol Collantes, Rich Young, and Jeff Balao, with Jason Young as team manager in collab with Miko Vinarao. And that's a Honda Civic EK hatchback. Plus our K-Cars car machines are also in this same grid, on this same grid. Two white cars, you saw that white Hyundai Eon. Now look at the rear of the Mitsubishi Mirage little machines in our M1 K-Cars series. Looking like the AES Motorsport Miata is making a move. Same goes the hatchback 62 over here. Bubbling under the exclusive Honda Civic FD number 14. There it is. Going for that battle. Ooh, this is going to be so crucial for number 62 to make this move become completed, so they could come up with advantages or upgrades for their campaign today on this 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. From Petron, from Amsoil Racing. Amsoil Racing, the first in synthetics. Amsoil Synthetics from Amsoil Philippines. Look at that. This is a 0-0. So take a look at this now. The Miata's ahead of the hatchback. Yep, the carbon fiber Miata of AES Motorsport is now ahead of the hatchback of Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. Look at the power of the K24 in front of that Miata, propelling the rear tires like that to give it the very front of the competition. Wow. Shout out to Aero Panganiban. Good luck to Team HG. HG Motorsports. Also on this grid, you're going to see them later on, the Motul HG Motorsports campaign, led by manager Alan Escota, Gav Quintas, and Jamila Cuna. They are on car number 17. You'll see them later on. For now, let's take a look at the front row action. Is there going to be a comeback for 888? Are they going to be pushing to strain the machine at this early stage of the competition? Rev it a little bit higher. Let the gears dwell a little bit longer. But that Miata is flying over here. Hopefully, yeah, this is going to be a great test for members Jeff Remford, Nathan Kowalski, and Chris McIntyre, led by team manager Paulo Ayeras, straight out of Canada. Now already here in the Philippines, brave in the hot weather. You got to admire the way they have adjusted to the weather conditions here. Oh, there's a drive-through penalty for number 69. We're going to let you know the penalty that number 69 got, which triggered a drive-through penalty. There goes number 75, another of our gorgeous machines over here, the number 75 BRZ of any right hands. Even works Crane Cat. Now a look at number 32 on your screens. You see that's the Team SIA MRC Motul collaboration featuring Leo Condava, John Bernelia, and Luis Campos. Luis Campos is actually at the wheel of this one for stint number 1 on this Honda Civic EG hatchback. Coach Larry Magno rolling on their Rydans tires here. keeping it steady on their category here for the 2 hours of our Kalayaan Cup of 2026 from Petron, from Amsoil Racing by Amsoil Philippines. Proudly supported also by Aguila Auto Glass, Dry Fit, Master, Republic, DMR, and Sparco Philippines. There goes Dr. Q Racing Team, Dr. Q Motorsports, number 20. That is their VOs with a collab of Map Auto Performance and Caltech. Dr. Q Motorsports, led by karting champion Miguel Quinones, featuring other Miguels in their lineup, Miguel Abano and Vince Ardina. Wow, that Miata is doing some laps. They know the mission. It's only just going to be 2 hours for this morning, so they're going to push hard, put the machine to a good test, rake in the most number of laps possible, lesser penalties or zero penalties. That's also the goal. And a look at number 96 for AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Series. This is a Mitsubishi Mirage, number 96 from Evolution Automotive, with driver Romel John Guanzon in the K1000 category, K1000T division actually, of our AM1 K-Cars. Oh, the Copenhagen faces the opposite direction. This is the Formula E Racing Management, Daihatsu Copenhagen. Oh, Daihatsu Copen. These little Copens are actually turbocharged. Ethan Cabiltes and Mateo Hipólito are in collaboration for the driving chores of Formula E Racing Management. There goes another of the Copens here, Daihatsu Copen. Number 38 from KPMB. That's Kart Plaza Motorsport in collab with B Racing, featuring Justin Matthew Garcia and Sean Caleb Hernandez. Okay, number 37. Back to rolling mode. Back to race mode. From Formula E Racing Management. They're rolling on Silent Tires from Silent Tire Motorsport, with you through every turn. Silent Tire, the official tire of the AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race Series. KPMB 38 Daihatsu Copen and Justin Matthew Garcia. Chasing up one of our VO cars, although that's from a different category. Shout-outs, by the way, to Carlo Anton Suarez. Good morning, Sir Carlo. Let's go, Ethan Works Motorsport. There it is, with a Sparco visor going on. Daihatsu Copen, number 38. You're going to see their current classification, and we're going to give you updates every half hour or every 45 minutes for this 2-hour campaign. And for the morning sessions, it's 2 hours. In the afternoon later, it's going to be 4 hours. A closer look at the exclusive Honda Civic FD with a K24. Paul Henderson Perez, Michelangelo Mangio, and Andrew Hipólito are the collaborators for the driving chores, led by Ralph Anthony Parado, their manager. Hatchback 33, Jeff Boy Moreno and Mike Potenciano for the Dunamis MP Turbo collab on this 2-hour campaign. Yep, you're hearing it. It's Coach Mike Potenciano joining us also for our endurance race here today on this hatchback from the Dunamis MP Turbo collab, led by manager Marcus Jacob Moniquez. Number 33. Yeah, where are they in the competition here so far? Updates shall be given to all of you later on. So far, they are in the top 7. Number 23 here at position 17 of our 26-car grid. The Mitsubishi Mirage, part of the AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Challenge. They're making way for the faster cars behind him. Well trained indeed, yeah. Number 23 right there. That's Team Yoli Pilipinas, Vien Matias. He knows how to do it. Yeah, you put the signal on, and then that's where the car behind you can pass. That's a black Hyundai Eon you see on there, and the green Mitsubishi Mirage overtaking it. Now from different divisions, though, of our M1K Cars 2-hour endurance race. Number 98, Hyundai Eon, the Team Rambo. That's Miller Mata Jr. He's part of the K1000 category. There goes the number 20, Dr. Kim Motorsports Vios of the faster division here. That's part of the Class 3 Open B. Ooh, one of the open class cars here. And number 71, the Mitsubishi of Mech Central LA Performance with a 4G92. All you Mavic fans out there, like me, overtaking Toyota Yaris, number 67, or number 62, should I say, of Gabby De La Merced, Kyle Bagot, and Kiel Cabasal. Chasing up that Mitsubishi of LJ Pandigan, Aaron Pascual, and Keylor Perez built and prepared machine 4G92. Yeah, Keylor Perez also have collaborated with the rest of the hardworking people of LA Performance. Lawrence and the gang ready to showcase what that Mitsubishi has got. Yeah, Lawrence Paolo and the rest of the team right there. Good luck. Hello to Robert RGT. Shout out to Andrew De Asis. Hello, Romnick. And happy birthday to Jeb Boy Moreno. So it is his birthday weekend on Independence Day weekend. It's the Copenhagen. Or the Daihatsu Copen. Got that right. Hello to Baby Jed Angelo, to Mark, Justin, Ethan Works are here. Yeah, good luck to Annie and Ethan Works Motorsports from Mark Justin on the comment section. And Andrew De Asis is saying hello to Nino Mulak of Philippine Motorsport, Robert RGT, Robert Tan. He's the Nino Mulak of Philippine Motorsport. On the comments here, I'm looking at the comments. Hello to Cebu Motorsports. Shout out to Cebu Racing Group. They are here on the Mazda Miata number 11. Here they are. Jesus Antonio Garcia, Jesse Garcia, and Rex Abernilla collaborating. Mitsubishis are here, Hondas are here, Toyotas here. Toyotas actually are here, and then of course we have a BRZ, a Subaru, and then the Hyundai Eon, you saw that. And plenty of Daihatsu Copens, plenty of Mitsubishi Mirages. There goes one of our Daihatsu Copens. There goes another of our Hyundai Eons. You guys are going to be giving updates. You go ahead and give it a look. We have our Speed Hive app. Just look for the 2026 Petron Makabayan Endurance Series event on there on the live timing section. Oh, wow. More cars are making their move. Getting position upgrades happening. Looking like the DRS system got activated, or the DRS got deactivated for this car. They have added an improvised spoiler to this Miata. I think they're going to get a certain flag for them to remedy that thing before it flies away. Got a chemical reaction of maybe the duct tape that they used, if they used actually a duct tape on that one. Looking like it has, well, I stopped working. Shout out to Oliver, Australia, on the comment section. Hello to Coach Edgen Diliaco. Yeah, definitely there's going to be the black and orange flag to be waved on that Mazda Miata. Shout out to Ramon Dangiatco. Good morning, Team Tusog. Powerhouse Race Specialists, they are here. They are on number 69. a B20 powered number 69 machine from Powerhouse Race Specialist, led by Ace San Agustin with Dane Sarmiento and Jeremy Cabreros. They are here. We go versus Eon. Toyota versus Hyundai. Take a look at that. And right in the middle of that sandwich is a BRZ weaving through traffic. Great to see a lot of Hyundai Eons also in the competition. You saw the number 81 at 251 Racing Shop, Josh and Martin Andaya. Hatchback 33. All you fans of Chavoy Moreno, all you fans of Coach Mike Potenciano, they are on this grid for the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. There's going to be another one going on later on in the afternoon at a 4-hour campaign for these teams. Black Eon number 3. Number 32 hatchback from Honda and the Toyota Wigo. You saw the Daihatsu, now you saw the Toyota Vios, and then the Mitsubishi Mirage. There goes the Mitsubishi Lancer number 71 getting chased up by a Toyota Yaris 07. Looking at the quarter panel. Getting ready to make the move. Oh, some of our fast ones are right there, battling it out. Our Class 1 Open A cars. Nope, that's not a Honda S2000. It just looks like a Honda S2000 from here, but it is a Mazda Miata with a K24. Chasing up a Honda hatchback, an EG also with a K-Series engine. That's Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited versus AES Motorsport for the number 1 spot. Yeah, the goal is to have the most number of laps. Triple A back at the very front here. AES Motorsport challenging them. But the purple, as we see here, belongs to AES Motorsport. Oh, okay. We are in the box looking at number 37. One of our M1K Cars machines. They are Formula E Racing Management. That's Papa L's. With Ethan Cabildas and Mateo Hippolito on the driver's list for this campaign. Shout outs, by the way, to Joey Liesus. Happy birthday, Joey. From Sheen, one of our hard-working members from Team Clark International Speedway. Sheen and Joey Liesus. Happy birthday, Joey. Shout out to Amando Balondo on the comment section. Hello to Oliver Australia. Oliver, say hi to Fafa Robert. Robert Tan of the Super Sprint Series. Are you driving today, Robert? Let me double check the list if you're here. Hello to Aaron Diogi. Shout out to Aaron Diogi. Good morning. Put tank. What do you mean by that? Oh, they need to push this. Of course, they're not allowed to engage reverse on the pit lane. Shout out to Coach Edgen Diliaco. What up? That's a look at the weigh-in area. We return to what's going on the track. As you could spot, number 88. That is Carol Colliantes, Rich Young, and Jeff Ballow's race car for Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited, a Honda Civic EK hatchback. So far, we see them running P4 overall. P1 overall is their 888 EG hatchback. This is the Annie Rydans BRZ with Ethan Works Motorsport as they weave through traffic, maintaining position number 3 on the top category. Class 1, Open A. That's our top 1 category. Class 1 / Open Alpha. There goes number 62. It's part of Class 2 Open B. So far, they are the race leader. Number 62 is P1. In that category, they call Class 2 Open Bravo. Wonderful job over here. Featuring girl racer Gabby de la Merced and Kyle Bagot, the Phil-Canadian Kyle Bagot, and Kielka Basal. This is an Any Ride-Ins Crane Cat Recon Racing collaboration with team manager Jay Among and Jeff Bobadora. Maintaining position 1 in the second fastest division of our 2 hours of the Hrs Kalayaan Cup, together with Amsoil Racing. Mitsubishi Lancer, equipped with a Mavic 4G92 is what you're looking at. LJ Panliga and Aaron Pasquale and Keylord Perez. Keylord is doing the first stint over here on this number 71 4G92 Mavic equipped Mitsubishi Lancer. They are in the top 10 from Mech Central LA Performance. Their category is Class 3. Late 90s, early 00s Mitsubishi Lancer versus a mid-00s Toyota, the Toyota Yaris 07 of Any Ride-Ins Crane Cat Racing 2. The race leader in Class 3, Open B. Oh, we're going to double check on that. This is the battle of the Class 3 cars, by the way, you just saw over the Mitsubishi versus Toyota. Number 32 on your screens are actually from the category Class 3 Open Bravo. And it says here on our list, number 32 is in the top 8 overall. They are Team Sia, MRC, Team Motul. Leo Candava, John Chasel Bornelia, and Luis Campos III. Luis Campos III doing an excellent job for this first stint segment of their team so far. Shout out to more of you guys on the comment section. Hello to Belmari, everybody from Kart Plaza Motorsports, B Racing Development. They have a collaboration here for our K-Cars competitions presented by AM1 Lubricants, AM1 Engine Oil, AM1 Brake Fluids, AM1 CVT Oil, AM1 Engine Flush, and AM1 Motorcycle Oil. Together with Gold Shock Absorbers and Nexter Brake Pads, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated. We're also proudly supported by Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink for our 2026 AM1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Series. There goes the Mitsubishi Mirages and the Daihatsu Copens, the Copenhagens. Number 69. That is Powerhouse Race Specialist on a pit stop. The driver has to get out of the seat, and the next one's going to occupy it. Driver change indeed. The crucial driver change. Number 69, Ace San Agustin. The Ace San Agustin led Powerhouse Race Specialist. He's also going to be driving together with Dane Sarmiento and Jeremy Cabreros in collab with Team Tusog. You can see there. M-Clicks, Jerd Tuning, their collaborators. Motul also is part of their collaborators. Collaborators list. Prime Dyno is also another of their collaborators for this number 69 race machine from Powerhouse Race Specialist. Top 7 overall so far. We're going to see where it's going to land after the pit stop. A pit stop strategy also happening now for Motul HG Motorsport. Pit stop for Team led by Alan Escota and Gav Quintos and Jamil Acuna. Lollipop Man is Gav Quintos. And co-driver assisting with the driver swap here. They have a Japanese driver on their lineup, Ryu Miyazaki. There's also Arvin Nero, Jonathan Guzman, and Ashley Apil on the list of racers for their team. This is the pit garage of Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. There goes Mr. Carlos Anton. That's Marky Young having a chat with one of the drivers on a nice Sparco racing suit, Sparco racing gloves. Carlos Anton, the legendary Mr. Carlos Anton. There he goes. And there's also Hrs Kalayaan is getting ready for his stint. He's got his helmet on, his Hans and gadget also happening. Some chat and a talk with our marshals. But these are the guys who report any violation committed by the team, making sure they actually do not do or commit any of those violations. Number 75. Ethan Ong, Pablo, and Andre Tan collaborating for the driving stint on that. Andy Ryden's Ethan Works Motorsport BRZ. Getting chased up by number 88. This is for the Class 1 Open A battle. So we have two cars in the Open Alpha division for Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. That's one of them, the number 88 EK. And behind them is the Hyundai Accent of Sia ART, Robert Santos, John Bernilla, and Gabriel Ganzon, led by manager Angelo Barreto. Behind this EK is a Hyundai, Honda versus Hyundai battle. There it is. You're going to see it in the frame in a little while. There it is. Man, these guys are fast, by the way. The Hyundai is actually from Class 2. That's why. It's an automatic transmission Hyundai, by the way. And you just saw the Ate Customs FD earlier. And now we get a closer look at the number 62, Eddie Rydance, Crane Cat, Brecon Racing Hatchback. Class 2 Open B car at the top 5. Wow. Maintaining position 1 in that category. Class 2 Open Bravo. Wonderfully done. And later on, we're going to have a chat with the going-ons on the pit garages. A look at the nice backdrop. Beautiful skies here at Clark International Speedway in Pampanga. The campaign that we call the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup from Petron and Amsoil Racing from Amsoil, Philippines. A look at the Porsche stretch. And there goes one of the top cars, well, so far here. They are on P2 against AES Motorsports' Mazda Miata. This is the 888 Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. The Motul Advan now, Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited EG hatchback. The first half of today's Kalayaan Cup of 2026 from Petron and Amsoil, together with Sparco Philippines. Check out Clark Pit Stop for your Sparco Philippines products. And of course, we're supported by Aguila Auto Glass. Visit aguilaautoglass.com. Also supported by Drive It Master Republic, DMR. A pit stop for another of our Class 1 Open A cars from Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. This is Carol Collante is hopping on board. They also have Rich Young and Jeff Balau on their list of drivers for this Honda Civic EK88 by Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. They also have their Advan tires going on. Double checking the tire pressures. They are assisting definitely the driver to secure his harness. Lollipop Man looks for confirmation if it's going to be ready to roll out and return to the competition here after a crucial, of course it is required for them to have these driver changes. There goes a look at number 88. Return to the competition. Now, a nice look at a Hyundai Eon 81 from 251 Racing Shop. Josh Martinandaya. The little 3-cylinder machines we have for the M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race series. M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race series is supported by Silent Tire Motorsport, Spargo Philippines, and Car Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, together with Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink and M1 Lubricants, M1 Engine Oil, M1 Brake Fluids, M1 CVT Oil, M1 Engine Flush, M1 Motorcycle Oil, together with Gold Shock Absorbers and extra brake pads. All exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines, Inc. There goes a look at the Copenhagens. Yeah, the Daihatsu Copen, number 36. That's Car Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, Car Plaza Motorsports, in collab with B Racing Development. Kenneth Tan and Xander Perez have collaborated for this Daihatsu Copen number 36. The driver's on the right side, not on the left side. A true JDM piece. Looks nice from here. Force-fed Daihatsu. Driver change getting executed here. This is how pit stops are executed. Kenneth Tan now strapped on to this machine. It's the Xander Perez and Kenneth Tan collaboration for KPMB, Car Plaza Motorsport, B Racing Development. A mandatory driver change. Ready to roll out for more of our M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race. In the Copen category, we have 3 Copens competing. 3 of those Daihatsus in that category. Sunny, summer-like weather. Although it rained yesterday. But when it gets hot, it gets really, really hot, like what we can see over here right now. 9:44 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. Nice clouds in the background. An awesome angle of the action from the POV of our camera crew member from Mad Films giving you this FB Live broadcast. There goes Vios number 20, Toyota Vios of Miguel Abano, Miguel Quinones, and Vince Ordina. MAP Auto Performance, DRQ Motorsport, Team Caltech. They are also part of this effort right here with team manager Miguel Quinones aka multiple times kart racing champion. Refueling is what's also happening. As you can see, our track marshals are going to be looking at it, making sure there'll be no fuel spills. So far, this car number 20 is in the top 8 before this pit stop. Shout out to Sir Romel Guevara. Shout out to Sir Romel Guevara. Shout out to also to more of you guys on the comment section. Hello to Gab Quintos. Gab Quintos enjoying the Lollipop Man duties here today. Hello to Neil and to Armando Balondo. Shout out also to Errol Panganiban. Engine bay check. The car number 20 securing the latch locks. Pin style locks for the engine bay cover. And the Toyota Vios is back in action. Map Auto Performance, Dr. Kim Motorsports, Caltech Racing Team. That's the name of their collab for the 2 hours of the Open Bravo division in Class 3. Shout outs, by the way, to R.A. Panlican and L.J. Panlican. The rest of the team from Mech Central LA Performance. The only Mitsubishi Lancer in this 2-hour campaign are the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series, the Kalayaan Cup. This is number 17 on your screens. They are Motul HG Motorsports, featuring team managers Alan Escoto, Gav Quintos, and Jamila Kuna. With a Japanese racer also getting featured on this list, Ryu Miyazaki. Arvin Nero is also on the list. Jonathan Guzman and Ashley Apple. Philippine Standard Time is 9:48. Now we take a look at the pit stop of the Pepon Marave, Bingo Valero, USEC Georgia Pasible campaign with team manager Charlie Cruz. This is the Ate Customs Honda Civic FB. We just saw manager Charlie Cruz over there on the left side of the monitor. The Atoy Concept 1 Drive Plus Honda Civic FB. One of our award-winning cars in the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series, joining the initial round of the season for the 2 hours and the 4 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. From Petron and Amsoil Racing, from Amsoil, Philippines. The first in synthetics, Amsoil. One of our ride dance cars here. Number 62, inside the top 4. Yeah, Class 2 Open Bravo. Ride-Dance 2. Any ride-dance with Clean Cat Recon Racing. There goes a look at the pit garage. Oh, somebody's on a slipstream move here. Saw that? White versus black. Hyundai Eon. Hyundai Eon's battling it out. Now we're going to give you updates. We have one of our Daihatsu Copans facing the opposite direction on the top right of your screen. That's a yellow sector. Actually, yeah, on a full stop. Looking like it's going to need retrieval. Looking like the car doesn't want to start. One of our competitors in the M1K Cars 2-hour endurance race. This is either Sean Caleb or Justin Matthew Garcia. Either Sean Caleb Hernandez or Justin Matthew Garcia. Looking like we're going to have a safety car period from here because we need to retrieve this car to get it out of the way so we can have a full course green. For now, it's a yellow for this sector of the track. They're going to have to be behind a safety car. We're going to have to catch our P1, the AES Motorsport Mazda Miata, number 16, of manager Paulo Ayeras, Jeff Remford, Nathan Kowalski, and Chris McIntyre. They are in the Open Alpha category of the competitions here, and they are at number 1. They also own the fastest lap of the race of 2:08.754. That number 16 carbon fiber Miata from AES Motorsport, Team Canada, Team Philippines. Featuring drivers Jeff Ramford, Nathan Kowalski, and Chris McIntyre. Now this is number 96, the Mitsubishi Mirage of Evolution Automotive. Romel John Guanzon at the wheel, competing in the K1000T category of our M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race series. Heart of this grid is huge grid for our Petron Makabayan Endurance Series of 2026. Shout out to Jules Dial, Jeff Gunn, good morning. Good luck to B Racing Team, B Racing Development from J.R. Gunn. Shout out to Jules Dial and everybody from LF. Oh yeah, from HG Motorsports. Let's go. And Mojaco's Auto Lights. Team number 17, Team Coco Melon. That's a Toyota Yaris Coco Melon, led by Alan Escoto, Gav Quintos, and Jamil Lacuna. Now, yeah, it's one of our Copans stuck on this sector of the track. If I'm not mistaken, this is the aftermath of the Big Loop or the Akasha Curve aftermath. Heading to the Big Loop. That is a gorgeous looking BRZ. The Any Ride-Ons Ethan Works Motorsport BRZ. And another fabulously nice. It looks beautiful, right? The Daihatsu Copan. One of the many Copenhagens we have here. Daihatsu Copan of KBMB. I'll make that number 36. Of KBMB, Kenneth Tan and Xander Perez. Kart Plaza Motorsport has collaborated with B Racing Development for that project. See that Hyundai Eon in white, and then a of Mazda Miata with a K24 on that number 16. We are double checking these cars now that they're not actually committing violations of overtaking in the yellow. There goes our official Car Plaza retrieval team. Team KP. Some of them have strategically done a pit stop here. Number 62, Mitsubishi, that Honda EG hatchback with a tandem wide body kit. Nice. Number 62 EG hatchback. Any right hands crane cap. Precon Racing making that strategic pit stop here. As you can see, the Cabasals are on the quarter glass. At number 88 here from Makabayan 2Hrs, Rich Young, Jeff Balau. The Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited pit stop as well. Also happening is the Toyota Yaris, Team Any Right Hands, Crane Cat Racing. So they have an EG Honda and this Yaris over here from Toyota. They're going to actually engage the e-brake to avoid things from overheating excessively in the braking system, but yeah, they have to engage it to make sure it doesn't roll out of its position. And these brakes get really, really hot. Imagine driving it full blast, revving it up, high speeds. There goes Mr. Romualdez gathering those beautiful photos, moments. Right here today, live at Clark International Speedway, the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Challenge of 2026. There goes Carlos Anton. Yeah, he's running over here. He's getting a good workout here today, Mr. Carlos Anton. He's going to have to make sure there's something that's going to not trigger any discomfort to his drive over here. Yeah, he's going to make sure he's snug to the seat to make sure he feels the car. That's part of, being a motorsport athlete. You got to have a sensitive butt to feel the tail of the car reacting to your driving. 888 Carlos Anton gets the driving duties going on for one of our best competitors in the Class 1 Open Alpha category. Now this is number 75, the Ethan Ong, Peplo, Andre Tan collaboration. Any right hands, Ethan Works Motorsports, BRZ. That car looks gorgeous. In front of them, we could see another of our Honda Civic hatchbacks. That's Team MRC Honda Civic hatchback. The Sia MRC Motul, number 32. Leo Candava, John Bernilia, Luis Campos III. Looking like it is Leo Candava getting strapped on to the car. That's Coach Lewy Magno, team manager. They're double checking things here to make sure they don't commit violations. Those are so crucial. It's going to cause time penalties that could hurt their campaign. Number 75 is back in action. Number 38 already ready to return to the pits and for them to figure out what went wrong, and hopefully this car can return later. That's the Hatic Open KPMB machine from Justin Matthew Garcia and Sean Caleb Hernandez. One of the many Copens we have here in the competition. Hey, hello to Jericho Ilagan on the comments. Hello to HG Motorsport. Hello to Onad MB. Good morning, Onad. And to Belmari. Saying hello to everybody from Kart Plaza, Motorsport, and B Racing Development. Michael Xander Perez. Good luck. 88 Xander Perez. And Xander is also here today together with Kenneth Chan. They are on the number 36 Daihatsu Copen. Honda, Toyota, Hyundai. Nice view of the competition here. Another of our Honda Civic hatchbacks with a Pandem wide body kit. Still on a pit stop, the number 32 Sia MRC and Motul hatchback here for a Class 3 Open Bravo. Before the pit stop, they were at the top 7. We have 57 minutes to go for this race. The 2 hours of the Hrs Kalayaan Cup, the Makabayan Endurance Race Series from Petron and Amsoil Racing. The first in synthetics, Amsoil Racing from Amsoil, Philippines. Also supported by Aguila Auto Glass, Drive It Master Republic, and Sparco Philippines. They are behind the safety car. That's why they're on a train like this. Convoy mode. They're not allowed, of course, to overtake. So far into this safety car period, AES Motorsport is at number 1, followed by the Motul Advan Mark Young Racing Triple H EG hatchback. So it is a Mazda and then a Honda and then a BRZ in the top 3. The number 75 Eddie Rydans Ethan Works Motorsport BRZ is in the top 3. P3 in the category fastest division, Class 1 Open Alpha. The grid of our K-Cars machines, Hyundai, Daihatsu, Mitsubishi, and then one of the hatchbacks for our 2-hour Hrs Kalayaan Cup. Fastest lap of this morning session so far with 55 minutes remaining is AES Motorsport. They are at the number 1 spot on the list over here. Top team for the Open Alpha competitions. And number 1 in Class 1 is the Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited Triple 8 machine of Marky Young and Inigo Anton and Carlos Anton. And they are at number 2 in the Open Alpha division. Just behind our visitors from Canada, Jeff Remford, Nathan Kowalski, and Chris McIntyre, and Paulo Ayeras. They are Open Alpha's number 1 car and number 1 team to beat. And the fastest of 208.75 full. Versus the, let's double check the fastest. 209.218 are actually courtesy of, that's a lap courtesy for the 888 Motul Advan Mark Young Racing EG hatchback. You can see any Rydans here at positions 3 and 4. The Eddie Rydans 75 is in the top 3 of Open Alpha and P2 in Class 1. While the Eddie Rydans number 2, the Crane Cap Recon Hatchback 62 with a Pandem wide body kit, is the leader in the category Class 2 Open Bravo. And we got over here one of the members of Team Right Hands, Ethan Works, Crane Cat Racing. Let's have a chat with what's going on over there on the pit. Hey, what up, what up?
Hello,
Good morning, man. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Hrs Kalayaan and I drive for any Riders 2 Crane Cat Beacon Racing.
Far now, we see on the list of competitions here, you guys are running #1 in Class 2 Open Bravo. How does that feel?
Of course, we're happy, but still there's anxiety because it's an endurance race and anything can happen up until the final lap. So we're not getting overconfident. We're still gonna push, but we're gonna be careful and we're gonna finish the race, hopefully.
All right, so who's doing the current stint right now for your team?
Right now, it's Kyle Bagot. Ate Gabby de la Merced just got out of the car. We maximized the safety car, so it's now Kyle Bagot from Canada.
Oh yeah, the Phil-Canadian Kyle Bagot doing the second stint, and of course, doing the first stint earlier was our girl racer Gabby de la Merced, and you're going to be taking a turn later on, right?
Yeah, I'll be the finisher driver for the 2-hour race, so hopefully everything works well.
You are driver number 3 for later on, plus the official spokesperson. You are joined over there by team managers Jay Amal and Jeff Popodor. Where are the rest of the gentlemen? Oh, I can see Gabby de la Merced in the background.
Yeah. Everyone is in the control room upstairs, so this endurance leg we're really strict with where the drivers are, where the visitors are, or the supporters are. So everything's organized this time.
Yeah, you know, plus you got to remember all of those rules. So far, you have not committed any type of violation. No oil spills on the pit stop.
Yeah.
No fuel spills actually on the pit stop, should I say? No violations yet?
Yes. Luckily, for the first, ever since we always get penalties, but right now, wala pa naman. So hopefully we keep our discipline and we don't get any penalties up until the 4-hour race.
Clean, keeping it clean, and of course a team like a well-oiled machine over here, you know, doing their thing in the background. We can see really hard at work. Go ahead, send out the shout-outs to your friends, to your sponsors. We're making this event possible for you guys to be able to race every year, 3 times a year actually for the Makabayan 2Hrs race series. Go ahead, send out the shout-outs, man.
Yes, so we have 3 championships in 3 years, so thank you for this year. We were supported luckily by Any and Rydans as our main sponsors. So for the first time, we were able to field 3 cars, and hopefully all of us will be in the podium later. So shout out to our friends, families, all of our sponsors, especially Any and Rydans.
All right, and of course we have another of the team to watch out for. We have the number 75, Any Rydans, Elite Motorsports, BRZ. We also have the Any Rydans Crane Cat Racing number 7 in the competition. We have a Toyota Yaris, we have BRZ in the competition, right? Great to see. Great lineup of machines you have prepared, rolling on Rydans tires. So how do you feel rolling on those Rydans here so far? We can see it's performing very well, impressively for your team over here.
Yeah, Rydans is really showing the quality. It's really top performance. It's the first tire that I've used that after just 1 lap you can do a hot lap already. So we're really lucky to be sponsored by Rydans, and we really like the performance so far. So hopefully it lasts, since this is an endurance race. So it's a continuous R&D and working collaboration with the Rydans team over here. So really thankful for them.
Thank you so much, man, for the chat, and good luck on later on. This is stint number 3, Kiel Cabasal over here, together with Kyle Bagot, the Filipino-Canadian driver, and of course, Gabby de la Merced, our girl racer for the Any Rydans Super Cat Beacon Racing, number 62. It's a tandem white-bodied EG hatchback, #1 team for Class 2 Open Bravo on the 2 hours of our Hrs Kalayaan Cup. Thank you, my man, for the interview.
Thank you.
Of the chats going on, the pit garage. Team. There goes their Yaris in the competition. They have a Yaris. They also got a BRZ. That Yaris is comprised of Dodi Cabasal, the dad of Kiel, and of course, Chini Jimenez, another of our girl racers, and Freddy Lilagad. There they are, number 62. In front of them, of course, a Hyundai and a Mitsubishi. The Mitsubishi Lancer of LJ and Aaron and Keylord from Mech Central LA Performance. And that black Eon, of course, represents the competition cars of the M1K Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race Series from Car Plaza Manufacturing Corporation and Silent Time Motorsport together with Spargo Philippines and M1 Philippines, M1 Lubricants, M1 Engine Oil, M1 Brake Fluids, M1 CVT Oil, M1 Engine Flush, M1 Motorcycle Oil, together with Gold Chalk Absorbers and extra brake pads, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated. We're also supported by Yoli, Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. The M1K Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race is also happening here today, along with our celebrations for the Petron Makabayan Endurance Series. Hey, check this out. That's one of our Daihatsu Copens. That's from KPMB. That's Car Plaza Motorsport B Racing Development. This is Kenneth Tan taking over from Xander Perez for their efforts here for this car. That is a force-fed Daihatsu, by the way. I call them the Copenhagens. There goes the TGR curve, the Akasha curve. And we have spotted another of our well-experienced teams led by Coach Lewy Manyo. They are Team SIA, MRC Motul. This is Leo Candava on his current stint. On the current stint earlier, it was Luis Camus for the first stint. Number 75. In the top 3 of the competitions of the Alpha category, the Open Alpha, and also Class 1. But for Class 1, they are at position number 2. Philippine Standard Time is 10:14. You are watching the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series of 2026. The initial round of the series featuring the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup for the morning sessions. A look at the top team. Number 1 here now in Class 1 in the Open Alpha division. Wow. Class 1 number 1, Open Alpha number 1. So impressive. The 888 machine right here. Of course, comprised of Marky Young Carlos Anton and Inigo Anton. Hey, what up, Inigo? Good morning. I believe you're having a wonderful morning here so far. First, you started the race on pole. For those who were not able to catch the initial segments of today's race, well, around more than an hour ago, we started the race. You guys clocked in, what it takes to be at the very front of the competition in the, a very grueling category here. We have a lot of competitive cars on the grid. What can you say, with regard to your morning experience here so far for our Kalayaan Cup of 2026?
Well, all I gotta say first, it's good to be back, finally racing. Of course, with the 2-month pause, 3-month pause of racing here in the Philippines, it's really great to be back, and of course, doing it in a more sustainable way with ethanol. But yeah, overall, it was a good start to our season. We qualified pole, but during the race, we were battling it out with Team AES with their Miata, and it was really fun, really challenging as well. But we were just trying to keep up the pace. And yeah, I just finished my stint, and now my teammate Mark Young is in the car to finish the race.
All right, so it is actually Marky Young who was on earlier, followed by you, and then today it's your dad, right? Right now it's your dad who's at the wheel?
Oh, no, currently it's Marky. So me and my
Marky.
dad are done already. So yeah, Marky's going to hopefully bring it to the end.
All right. So, Triple 8. You guys also have a K-Series engine at the front of this hatchback, right?
Yes, it's a K24, and powered by Team MRD and Mark Young Racing.
Yeah, it's great that you guys are being given this level of competition, putting your very impressive skills to the test. We have these visitors, you mentioned them, they are all the way from Canada. They have a K24 powered Miata. Wow, and I saw earlier that they were able to do a 208.7. So far, your fastest lap is a 209.218. Any goals of going for the 208s as well?
They can try to push for it, but yeah, currently good pace from them, especially first time they're racing in this Makabayan 2Hrs series. So yeah, we'll try to keep chasing them, but yeah, still 1 more hour to go, so just all about conserving the car.
So far, you guys have been keeping it clean, keeping in with the fast laps, and of course, no violations so far. Not even those little fuel spills that could actually trigger, some setbacks here.
Yeah, so the pit stops were clean. Thank you to the team, doing it really quickly under the safety car. Also, it really gained us some few seconds. So yeah, we'll try to maintain the lead from now on. But anything can happen. So we're just hoping and praying that all goes well.
How does it take when it comes to preparing for a top team like this, a top vehicle like this? Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited and defending champions in some of the categories of our seasonal Makabayan Endurance Race Series. What type of preparations do you do, bro? I mean, you still go to school, right? You still do college stuff, schoolwork stuff?
Everyone is still, busy with their other lives, but when it comes to the weekend, yeah, everyone's here, full force. And in terms of the car, we've been trying to develop this car for about 3 years already. We race it in multiple categories, and now I think we've struck something with it that made it even better. And yeah, we're hoping that this series, with our red Honda Civic, it can continue to power on.
Yeah, good luck, all right. And so far it's going to be Marky Young finishing off the stint all throughout, or there's going to be other driver swaps that will happen later on?
Well, for now, it's going to be Marky Young who will finish it. So now we told him on fuel conservation. That's our main worry as of now. So as long as he can manage the car and bring it home safely, then yeah, it'll be a good race.
So you mentioned about fuel conservation. It's also part of the strategy to keep the car running light. So you only added a good amount of fuel that's needed for the 2-hour stint.
Yes, since there's a 2-minute minimum time for fuel, we have to just calculate the exact fuel that we need for the race. And we do give some leeway to maybe have a lap or two. But yeah, it's definitely, a lot of seconds can be lost and also gained in the pit lane. So compared to other races, the pit stops make all the difference in winning races.
We can see where you got your handsomeness from. In the background is your dad, Mr. Carlos Anton. And yeah, it's great to see a father and son tandem racing on a Sunday right here. And we also noticed Sir Miko Minarao, the manager, and the hard-working men of your team, Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited, in collab with Motulam and Van. Go ahead, send out those shout-outs to the team members, and to everybody you want to send out some shout-outs to. I believe Alonzo is also watching, and your mom is also watching. Are they here or are they in Baguio?
They are here. They'll also go later to the track. So thank you, Mom Alonso, for watching. And yeah, hope to see you later as well. And of course, thank you to our team, Mark Young Racing, car number 888, for all the preparation and all the years of doing the Makabayan Endurance Series. Thank you also to our sponsors, Motul, Infinite Surf, Yokohama Philippines, Alpine Stars Philippines, Sir Charlie Ong, Sir Peter Yung. Thank you so much for all your support. Hopefully, we can give you good results today.
Oh yeah, keep it going and keep on bringing the competition to our visitors from Canada, AES Motorsport. They really are giving you a nice level of battle over here, and keep it up and good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, DJ Tom.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Inigo Anton, live at the Pinico Lodge at the Clark International Speedway. That is their 888 machine. That is P1 of the race today. Shout out to Roy Eusebio. What up, man? He's here at the Clark International Speedway today. As you can see the bottom right, AMSOIL Racing is our official lubricant sponsor. We're also supported by Spargo Philippines from Car Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, Spargo Philippines. Also proudly supported by Aguila Auto Glass. Visit aguilaautoglass.com. Since 1952, Aguila Auto Glass. It's a Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series of 2026 featuring the Kalayaan Cup. 2 hours for the morning session and 4 hours for later on this afternoon. And for now, 10:21 is Philippine Standard Time. We are giving huge thank yous, of course, to Drive It Master Republic. Thank you, DMR, for providing us with some of the coolest souvenir shirts. Quality apparel from Drive It Master Republic since 2013. And of course, AMSOIL Racing, the first in synthetics. AMSOIL Racing from AMSOIL Philippines. More of the battles. There goes the classification of some of the cars we have here. A total of 26 on this grid for the 2 hours. Featuring also our AM1 K-Cars Endurance competitors. You're looking at number 33, the Dunamis MP Turbo of Jeboy Moreno and Mike Potenciano from the Marcus Jacob Maniquez manager team. Dunamis MP Turbo. Yeah, you heard it right. Later on, maybe we could have a chat with Mike Potenciano. The legendary Mike Potenciano, number 33. He is back in action. We're going to have a chat with how they get things prepared. Especially, later on, we also would love to have a chat with Mr. Carlos Anton. I'm sure you would want to know what type of preparations they do. You could also give it a look over at the Speed Hive app. You could look at it and go to the 2026 Petron Makabayan Endurance Series live timing, and you'll be able to be given updates on the positions, your favorite teams and favorite drivers, including, you'll see it over there. AES Motorsport clocked in a purple lap at 208.754 a while ago, but they are now in the top 3 after doing their pit stop. And hopefully no violations are being committed by these amazing teams here in the top 3. Motul Advan, Mark Young Racing at P1, Any Right Hands, Ethan Works Motorsport at P2, and AES Motorsport at P3. That's for the Open Alpha category. That's a wonderful way to look at the competition here. There goes the Motul Advan, Mark Young Racing 888, number 1 in the competition so far. Number 1 in Class 1, number 1 in Open Alpha. Honda hatchback from the 90s, and followed by, of course, an updated machine, the BRZ, the Subaru BRZ from Any Right Hands, Ethan Works Motorsport, number 75. And then a carbon fiber, K24 powered Mazda Miata, number 16, is in the top 3. Now let's have a chat with the dad of Inigo Anton over here. This is Mr. Carlos Anton. Good morning, sir.
Everybody, thank you for everybody who's tuned in, watching us race. Welcome to Clark International Speedway and happy Independence Day.
Celebration of Independence Day, and of course, not just the celebration of the country's independence. It's also all about, a well-experienced racer like you, sir. if you don't mind me asking, how young is Mr. Carlos Anton, the legendary Mr. Carlos Anton?
Yeah, okay, I'm 55 already now.
At age 55,
but,
your level of driving is still up there, and you even have shared a lot of very important information, knowledge that you have gained over the years being a top driver, a top racer in Philippine motorsport. What type of preparations do you do, you and your son, when it comes to big race events like this, a collaboration event like this?
Well, we do a lot of practice. We've been doing a lot of practice the past weeks. And then Thursday, I was in the car the whole day, shaking it down. And Friday, making sure it was quick enough for today. And then after that, Saturday, Inigo took over naman and started prepping the car, also doing a little adjustments. So Inigo's just a little quicker than me.
Oh yeah, what's the separation? You know, your fastest lap here today is a 2:09.2. That was courtesy of Inigo, the 2:09.218.
That's Inigo. I think he could have pushed. You know, we were hoping for qualifying yesterday with good weather. I'm pretty sure he could. If he gives it 100%, we were hoping for a 2:06.
Oh wow! There you go. And so far, your fastest lap. What have you clocked in, sir?
You know, we did a strategy now. So I actually went out and did the minimum lap, so that we could get ahead. It was technically like a free stop because there was a safety car. So you take advantage of it. I went out and the safety car was still out, so I went back in, did my mandatory one lap for each driver. There's 3 drivers needed for this race. So, and then we got Marky Young into the car. That way, we're hoping we don't need any more stops until the end. So we're hoping our strategy works.
Looking like it's working. You guys are still at number 1, despite not owning the fastest lap of the race. You still have the most number of laps here completed in the past 1 hour and a half. We have 31 minutes remaining. 31 minutes remaining. Hopefully, no other problems can come your way. You guys have been doing this, collaborating on a Sunday with your son.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. And now Alonzo, my younger son, started driving already on track 2-3 weeks ago, and he's very good with a manual car.
Soon it's going to be three of the Antons racing in one cup of the endurance race. Why not? Something to look forward to.
That would be the dream, and also the Mark Young Racing team already has 3 Youngs also, so maybe it's 3 Youngs in one car and then 3 Antons in one car. That would be a dream race.
Right now, Marky Young is at the wheel, and the Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited car is still at the number 1 spot in Class 1. Also number 1 is Open Alpha. And good luck for the remainder of the day. This is just the morning session. Later on in the afternoon, it's going to be a different animal. It's going to be 4 hours of non-stop racing, collaborating, and how long are you going to be driving later on in the afternoon? What will be the plan?
Later on, definitely I'll have to do an hour and a half at least of driving in the car. So we'll be preparing for that.
And Mr. Carlos Anton, send out a shout out to our viewers from Baguio, to the family members from Baguio, and of course, I'm sure the rest of the family are here, Alonzo and
everybody that's watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. We have another 4-hour race this afternoon. Please tune in. Shout out to Alonzo, especially. You're going to be here with us soon.
Thanks so much, and keep up the great work, Mr. Carlos Anton and the rest of the team from O'Toole Advanced Mark Young Racing, our top team for our 2 hours of Hrs Kalayaan Cup of 2026. Thank you so much. The pit action is on. Now we look at the racetrack. Here goes that number 1 car we're talking about, the 888 from Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. Getting chased up by Eddie Rydance, Ethan Works Motorsport, number 75. That is the BRZ of Ethan Ong, Peplo, and Andre Tan. They're somewhere behind this car here. And somewhere in third is the AS Motorsport, Mazda Miata with a K24. More of the action inside the top 6 and top 7. Yeah, number 33, that's the Dunamis MP Turbo. Number 32, that's the Team Sia MRC Motul hatchback. Leo Candava in the number 32. And in the number 33, that could either be Jevoy Moreno or Sir Mike Potenciano. This is for team exclusive. One of the fine looking cars we have in the competition. Team exclusive 14 has Paul Henderson Perez, Michael Angelo Maggio, and Andrew Hippolito, led by team manager Ralph Anthony Parado. They are in the Class 2 Open Bravo category. So far we see them. Where is that hatchback going on right now? Number 14. They're going to have to work their way up. Looking like they had a longer time with the pit stops. Number 69 here on your screens is the Powerhouse Race Specialist Project of Ace San Agustin, Dane Sarmiento, and Jeremy Cabreros. That's a B20 equipped hatchback in collab with Tusog. Final half hour remaining, or less than half an hour, 28 minutes remaining for this 2-hour morning session. The 2-hour race of our Petron Makabayan Kalayaan Cup from Petron and Amsoil. A total of 26 cars. We also have our K-Cars endurance race also going on here, presented by AM1. There goes one of the competition cars for the AM1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race. The Evolution Automotive Mitsubishi Mirage of Romel John Guanzon. This number 96 car is in the top 17. We have a total of 26 for the race start of this morning session. We got to give huge thanks to our friends from the AM1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race series. Thank you to Spargo Philippines. Thank you to Silent Tire Motorsport. And of course, Car Plaza Manufacturing Corporation. Thanks also to Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness, the organic powdered energy drink from Yoli. Better Body Systems. A nice look at the race machine featuring Team Atoy here. Yusek, George Abasible, together with Sir Bingo Valero, and Yusek George's son, Michael Abasible, is also part of our list of drivers. We see your messages here on the comments. Keep it up. And click share for this FB Live broadcast to be available on your wall. Shout out to Robert Dorada. Good luck to car number 17, Coco Mellon of Team HG Motorsports. They are in the competition. Yeah, HG Motorsports, of course, they are in top 11. 33 laps have been completed by the team so far. Team O'Toole, HG Motorsports. Ashley Appeal, Jonathan Guzman, and Arvin Nero, and Ryu Miyazaki of Japan, led by Alan Escota Gavkitos and Jamila Kuna. And now at number 32 here in the top 7, the Team SIA MRC Motul collaboration with a final 25 minutes remaining. Let's see, where are they going to land at the end of this 2-hour race. This is going to be very crucial for their adjustments in preparation of the afternoon race. Later in the afternoon, there's going to be the 4 hours of the Hrs Kalayaan Cup. This is Team Canada, Team Philippines collaboration. AES Motorsport, shiny carbon fiber at the very front, the fender and the bumper, with a K24 for that Mazda Miata, led by Paolo Ayala as the manager, with Jeff Remford, Nathan Kowalski, and Chris McIntyre. Their list of drivers that have traveled all the way from Canada to join us here at Clark International Speedway in the Philippines. There goes the classification. 39 laps completed by our top team, or top 2 teams. 24 minutes remaining on the top right of your monitors. You can see that. 1 hour and 35 done, and there they are, letting you guys know how we celebrate Independence Day weekend. Letting you guys know what collaboration, what harmony could do. despite encountering setbacks, challenges. There goes a nice Mitsubishi Mirage and a refueling procedure. This is the number 36 Kart Plaza Motorsport B Racing Development. Daihatsu Copen. One of the Copenhagens we have over here. Kenneth Tan and Xander Perez collaboration for this Daihatsu Copen. A force-fed Daihatsu. Hello to Akisha Akil, saying good luck to Coco Melon 17. And hi to Mir, dominating. Yeah, we have a lot of those Mitsubishi Mirages in the K-Cars, the M1 K-Cars race. You can see here also ready for the stop, the number 3 dope racing team, Hyundai Eon, the black one you see there by Jarrell Juice in Gala. You can also spot over here the number 81 of 215 Racing Shop, the white Hyundai Eon of Josh Martin and Daya. Yeah, that is Sir Darwin Arena and the rest of our hard-working men here at Clark International Speedway. This is for the M1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race Series from M1 Lubricants. Together with Gold Shock Absorbers and Nexa Brake Pads. Exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated. The M1 K-Cars 2-Hour Endurance Race is also supported by Yali, Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powered Energy Drink. Another the drivers for the final stint in the next 21 minutes for this 2-hour campaign for our M1 K-Cars machines. There goes the Mir, the Mitsubishi Mirage, number 24 of Evolution Automotive by Martin Joseph Ginto. So far we can see this car number 24 at number 19 overall. 30 laps completed in the past 1 hour and 39 minutes. The top team has done a very impressive 41 laps done. This is number 33 here, the Dynamis MB Turbo collaboration. 39 laps done in the past 1 hour and 39 minutes. Looking like you're going to have the final driver change. Yes, they do. They will be conducting the driver swap. So Jeffrey Moreno gets out of the car and hopping on board. That looked like it's Mr. Mike Potenciano. Later on for the afternoon campaign, they're going to have a third member for their efforts over here. Yeah, that's going to be a 4-hour competition. It would actually, it's going to be ideal to have a third driver by then. Number 33 so far is in the top 6 of this number 33 car. 39 laps completed. He's ready to go for more. With Coach Mike Potenciano taking over. Shout out to Robert Derada and Team Lito. Good morning. And hello to Akisha Moriah Abil. Shout out to Team Coco Melon. Yeah, we're going to go to the pit garage as well. Hello to Madeline Ginto. Good luck to Kuya MJ. Come from Madeline. From the comments section. Hi to Christian Pamilakan. Good morning to all of you. "18 minutes remaining. An hour 41 done. AES Motorsport in the top four. The number 16 car has the fastest lap so far of 208.754. Maybe in the final few minutes of the race, we're going to see them go for a fast lap as well. Maybe equaling that amount of speed by AES Motorsport. And they just did, well, wait a minute. Yeah, the 208.754, there you go. Looking at the timing screen we have here. As you can see at the bottom right of your screens, we are supported by Drive It Master Republic. We're, of course, proudly supported by Amsoil Racing. The first in synthetics, Amsoil Racing from Amsoil Philippines. We also have Spargo Philippines as one of our supporters. And Aguila Auto Glass. Visit aguilaautoglass.com. Aguila Auto Glass since 1952. The Petron Amsoil collaboration. And there's also the AM1K Cars grid at the same time. Nicer look at number 62. The top team to beat in Class 2 and in Open Bravo. One of the fast ones we have here. The Any Right Answer. Oh, a spin for this Mitsubishi Mirage. Number 96. He's going to have to find a way to be able to rejoin safely. Flashing the yellow lights of his tail lights there. Flashers on, gets a rejoin. This is actually the first hairpin after the Porsche stretch. Yeah, when you get to overcook that corner, you lock up your brakes at the back, and you end up facing the opposite direction. Another nice look at the number 32 efforts here. Team SIA, Team MRC, Team O'Toole led by Coach Levi Magno. They are one of the well-experienced teams here. Chasing up the Dynamis MP Turbo of Sir Jevoy Moreno and Sir Mike Potenciano. Looking like there's going to be another driver swap for number 62. There they are. Yeah, this time it's going to be Kielka Basal taking over for Kyle Bagot. So it was Gabby De La Merced for the first stint, and then Kyle Bagot, and now Kielka Basal on board the number 62. Team Compact Hardware, team exclusive. Number 14 also on a pit stop for a driver change. Yeah, that's either Paul Henderson or Michelangelo or Andrew. You have three drivers. The Hondas, the Civic EG from the 90s, and the FD from the 00s. Oh, they need to push that Mitsubishi Lancer to be properly positioned on this pit stop for number 71. And the Honda Civic FD of Team Exclusive ready to go back to the action. A few minutes remaining for this. There goes LJ Panligan going for the run. Next Central LA Performance Mitsubishi with a 4G92 Myvec, prepped by Team LA and Keylord Perez. Here they are, number 71, getting refueled. A Mitsubishi Lancer in the competition. Yeah, great to see it, right? All you Mitsubishi fans out there. And we see you guys on the comments. Hello to Christian. Hello to Tito Ricky Artes from Christian Pamilacan on the comment section. Hello to Akisha. Looking forward to see Coco Melon. The number 17 car of Motul HG Motorsports. We'll give you that, don't you worry. There it goes. HG Motorsports, number 17. The Motul HG collaboration led by team manager Alan Escalda, Gav Quintas, and Jamila Cuna. Featuring Ashley Apple, Jonathan Guzman, Arvin Miro, and driver from Japan, Ryu Miyazaki. Hi to Jan Ray Oranza. Yeah, where is number 17 in the competition? Well, so far their classification goes, they are in the top 12. Top 12 overall. There are a great number of highly competitive Class 2 cars for this Petron Makabayan Endurance Series. The 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup for our morning sessions, and later on, 4 hours for the afternoon session. Let's go, says Gav Quintas on the comment. He's our designated lollipop man for the Motul HG Motorsports Hrs. They call Coco Melon. So Motul HG Motorsports in the top 12 have completed 38 laps. Getting closer and closer to completing our 2 hours here. There goes a Honda, and then a Hyundai, and then another Honda. Honda EG. So 888 is number 1, and number 88 is in the top 4. Number 888 has 45 laps completed. And the double 8 actually now has completed 43 laps in the past close to 2 hours of our Kalayaan Cup morning session. Meaning there's going to be an afternoon session. Meaning there's going to be the 4 hours later on in the afternoon. Are they going to do a dramatic formation on the final lap? And number 25 on your screens, they are Sia ART, Robert Santos, John Bernilia, Gabriel Ganzon, Angelo Barreto. They have collaborated for Team Hyundai, Team Sia ART. And here goes Team Philippines, Team Canada, AES Motorsport. Owner, the fastest lap of the race. Inside the top 3, 44 laps completed. They are at number 1 earlier in Open Alpha until some moments earlier in the driver changes and the pit stops. Things got hectic and Team 888 pushed harder. So in endurance race events, it's also a battle of consistency. And of course the strategies and the well-oiled team that runs the efficiency to make these wins happen, to make these position upgrades happen. You are looking at the number 62. That is the one with the blue and white. That's a number 1 team in the category Class 2 Open Bravo. And the number 33 also on your screens. The second best team for Class 2 Open B is number 33 with Mike Potenciano at the wheel. Oh, making a move. Any ride dance too. The Crane Cat Recon collab of Team JM Ong. Yeah, shout out to JM Ong. Any ride dance dancing to the #1 spot, making sure they secure it. 44 laps versus the 43 of Dynamis MV Turbo 33. Taking them definitely to the front of the competition of Class 2 Open Bravo. This is Kielka Basal doing it for the team for any Ride Dance 2 Crane Cat Recon Racing. They're dancing on Ride Dance tires, making sure any lubricants are flowing in there. Take them to the top position in the category Class 2 Open Bravo. And there goes another of the top teams here. They are running second fastest in Class 1 and Open Alpha. That is the fastest division of the race. That is a gorgeous looking number 75 BRZ, Subaru BRZ. You can see the Any emblem on the side and at the back, rolling on Ride Dance tires. Position 2 is theirs, 46 laps completed. A fastest lap of 2:11.9. Featuring drivers Ethan Ong, Peplo, and Andre Tan. A great lineup indeed. A well-experienced lineup. Coach Andre is right there. Well-experienced Peplo and Ethan, the young driver Ethan. That is gorgeous. Flat 4. Yeah, the boxer type engine. Heading to the Porsche stretch. It is rear-wheel drive for those who are not yet aware. Some of the rare rear-wheel drives we have here in the competition. But so far it has remained, wow, that hatchback at the front remained hard to beat. The front-wheel drive hatchback from the 90s, although they got an updated engine, a K-Series engine, a K24. The difference is 1 lap, 47 versus 46. In front of them is the Motulad Van Marquis, or the Mark Young Racing car, 888, with a K24 EG hatchback. Team Subaru, Team Toyota as well, you know. This is basically a GT86 with a different emblem, a different bumper, a different headlight, a different taillight, but the chassis, the engine, same as the GT86. That's a big collaboration for Toyota and Subaru. And this is Team Honda, Team Atoy Customs, Pepon Marave, legendary racer Pepon Marave, Formula racer Pepon Marave with Bingo Valero and Yusek Georgia Vasible collaborating for this Honda Civic of Atoy Customs, the Honda Civic FD, led by team manager Charlie Cruz. It has bagged a lot of wins in endurance race events here in the country. This time for the 2026 2 Hrs of the Kalayaan Cup. Where are they? They are in the top 10. And another Honda Civic FD, another look at team exclusive. XCLSV on another pit stop. They have 3 drivers also on their lineup: Paul Henderson Perez, Michelangelo Mangio, and Andrew Hippolito. So far, car number 14 has completed 32 laps with 4 minutes and 27 minutes to go. Team Diesel, as you can see, Robert Santos, John Bonilla, and Gabriel Ganzon's collaboration for SIA ART, the Angela Barreto-led team. For all you Diesel fans out there, for all you Hyundai Accent fans out there, this is the John Bornelia machine together with Robert Santos and Gabriel Ganzon. This number 25 car is inside top 11 with 41 laps completed. We return to give you what's going on with the M1K Cars 2-hour endurance race series. Here goes one of our Mitsubishi Mirage competition cars from Evolution Automotive, Romel John Guanzon. From M1 Lubricants, from Silent Tire Motorsport, from Sparco Philippines, and from Car Parts Manufacturing Corporation. Together with Gold Shock Absorbers, Nextor Brake Pads, and Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. We also would like to give huge thank yous to CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated for making the event possible. M1 K Cars 2-hour endurance race series, part of our grid in celebration of our Kalayaan Cup 2026. Last 2 minutes and a few seconds. Last 2 minutes of the race. Get ready to celebrate with your favorite drivers, with your team, as we are soon to wrap up the first challenge of the day in celebration of Independence Day weekend here in the Philippines. The Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series initial round of the Kalayaan Cup, 2 hours for the morning sessions, and another 4 hours will come your way later on in the afternoon. Thank you once again to Drive It Master Republic, DMR, quality apparel since 2013 by Drive It Master Republic. Huge thanks going out to AMSOIL Racing, the first in synthetics, AMSOIL Racing from AMSOIL Philippines. We're also proudly supported by Sparco Philippines. Aguila Auto Glass, visit aguilaautoglass.com. You can actually check out Clark Pit Stop for your favorite Sparco Philippines products. Yeah, Sparco Philippines available here at Clark Pit Stop here at Clark International Speedway. Another look at the Ride Dans, the Any Ride Dans Yaris. This is 07 of Dodi Cabasal, Freddy Lilagan, and girl racer Chini Jimenez. Yeah, girl power racer Chini Jimenez is on this Toyota Yaris. The Any Ride Dance Crane Cat Racing campaign in Class 3, Open Bravo. So far, this car number 7, you could spot it at the top 13 with 40 laps completed in the past 1 hour and 58 minutes. 1 minute remaining, less than 1 minute remaining with this race. As soon as we hit 0, there's going to be an added lap. Usually there'll be an added lap. Hello to the Mojackos, Team Mojackos, fans of Team Coco Melon of HG Motorsports. Thanks so much for watching. Everybody at Mojackos. There goes the number 1 team. In the past hour and 59 minutes of the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup, the morning session of our celebrations for Independence Day weekend. Something to look forward to for the afternoon. Later on, 4 hours will come your way. 888 from Mark Young Racing, Cars Unlimited. Featuring Marky Young, Carlos Anton, and Formula Racer Inigo Anton. Okay, Inigo Anton is a top-level driver. He's bagged a lot of big awards in the international racing scene. There goes a look at his dad. There goes also Inigo, because it's Marky Young now on this final stint for the team to keep it going, to bring it to the checkered flag. Number 1 team in the 2 hours of the Petron Kalayaan Cup of 2026. 1 more lap, and they're going to be on with the celebration. They're ready to bring out the checkered flag as we make way for the biggest congrats for this team. Flawless performance, masterclass driving. Marky Young, the youngest member of the team, from Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited, taking it home. He's not yet done. He's going to go for the victory lap in a while. Biggest congrats, of course, Sir Carlos Anton and Inigo Anton and the rest of the team from Motul Advan, Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited, and team manager Miko Vinarao. Wonderful strategies and, of course, the hard work leading to today's race. They started on pole, and they are wrapping it up at the number 1 spot in the fastest division, Open Alpha, Class 1. Totally unbeatable. There goes a look at the pit garage for Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. That's Jason Young, that's Inigo Anton and Carlos Anton and the rest of the hardworking members of Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. While Maki Young is at the wheel. I see that, Sir Carlos Anton, praying, making sure prayers are heard, prayers are strong. No mechanical issues, no electrical issues. But he is significantly slow because he's weaving through traffic, does not want to get involved in an incident on this home stretch of the race. Where is the P2 competitor? It's the number 75, Any Rydans, Ethan Works Motorsport, BRZ, which has 50 laps done compared to their 51. And at the end of this stint, it's going to be 52 laps completed in the past 2 hours. Here they go. Home stretch of the race. After the double chicane, they approach the pit wall. They can approach the pit wall now. Yes, you may celebrate. The team can approach the pit wall as they celebrate and congratulate Marky Young over here and the rest of the team. There goes Sir Carlos Anton. Not looking like a 55-year-old at all. And of course, Inigo Anton also, the checkered flag waves for our top team of the 2 hours of the Hrs Kalayaan Cup of 2026. The initial round of the Makabayan Endurance Race Series from Petron and Amsoil Racing. Congratulations to Carlos. Congratulations, Inigo. And Marky. And Mark Young Racing. And Nico Vinarao, the manager. Collaborating with Mr. Charlie Ong's Team Motul. And of course, Yokohama Tires Philippines Advan Racing. Wonderful job. Congrats, Mark Young. Sir Mark Young on the comments, congratulating everybody. The initial race of our Independence Day weekend. Shout out to Sir Icy Mendez. What up, Sir Icy? Congrats to the finishers. We are not yet done with the exciting race events of the day. Later on in the afternoon, join us for the 4 hours of the Hrs Kalayaan Cup. That's going to be a more challenging event for these awesome teams. Motul Advan, Mark Young Racing at the top of the list you see right there. The rest of the finishers continue to take their beautiful checkered flag moment. We have one of our cowboy checkered flag designated individuals here. Thanks so much, sir. And everybody on the comment section, thanks so much for joining us. So far, the classification goes like that for our Open Alpha. It's Motul Advan, Mark Young Racing, AAA at number 1, followed by Any Rydans, Ethan Works Motorsport 75, and AES Motorsport 16. So it is Honda, Subaru, and Mazda Honda in the top 3. Because that Mazda Miata has K24. And we're going to give you updates on the rest of the results as well. Stay close. Huge thank yous to Aguila Auto Glass. Visit aguilaautoglass.com. Thank you so much once again to Drive at Master Republic, DMR, and Spargo Philippines, together with Amsoil Racing from Amsoil Philippines and Petron. The Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series featuring the 2 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. Congrats also to the finishers of the M1 Hrs Endurance Race from M1 Philippines, Silent Tire Motorsport, Sparko Philippines, and Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. Thanks also to Gold Shock Absorbers, Nexter Brake Pads, and M1 Lubricants, M1 Engine Oil, M1 Brake Fluids, M1 CVT Oil, M1 Engine Flush, M1 Motorcycle Oil, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated, together with those Gold Shock Absorbers and Nexter Brake Pads. The celebrations on the grid area. A wonderful morning of results for these teams who have worked really hard. Months, weeks. There goes Marky Young celebrating, having a chat with the 888 Honda Civic hatchback. They have done it. A flawless performance by the team, especially if you have a star-studded cast. You have a Carlos Anton in your lineup, and of course, a Formula Racing champion, Inigo Anton. A great job by Marky Young taking it home. There goes Sir Carlos Anton. He's been doing a lot of running, getting a lot of great workout over here, celebrating on the grid. Wonderful job by manager Miko Vinarao and the rest of the men and women from Motul Advan Mark Young Racing. They finished at number 1. That's Jeff Balau you see over there, part of the 88 racing team. They finished in the top 4 so far here in the list we see. Top 4 overall, top 4 in Open Alpha, top 4 in Class 1 for the 888 Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited, led by Jason Young with Kyle Collantes and Rich Young. This is Inigo, Carlos, and Marky. .209.218 is their fastest. They are the fastest leading to today's race start. They kicked it off with clean air right from lights out. A little bit of battle with a very competitive AES Motorsport, the Carbon Fiber and K24 equipped Mazda Miata, who finished in the top 3. And of course, you can see there, number 75, second fastest team over here. 51 laps completed versus the 52 of the 888 team. Congratulations to our champions of our 2 hours for the Petron Kalayaan Cup from Petron and of course from Amsoil Racing. Here's the Any Rydans BRZ from Ethan Works Motorsport. Congratulations on being the second fastest team here today for our morning sessions. Ethan Ong, Peplo, and Andre Tan. They tried their best to catch up. Still a big effort and a wonderful finish. And here goes our P3 finisher from the Ethan Rydans, Ethan Works Motorsports BRZ. Now we are looking at the AES Motorsport Mazda Miata with a K24. With Paolo Ayala as the team manager, Jeff Wemford, Nathan Kowalski, Chris McIntyre. Congratulations, top 3 finishers. And there goes Mr. Bornelia. The Team SIA, Team MRC, Team Motul collaboration. Another of our top finishers in Class 3 Open Bravo. Strong finishers in Class 3 Open Bravo. Led by Coach Lewy Banyo. I see that AES Motorsport. They know how to handle the heat here in the Philippines. And number 69 on your screens, this is Powerhouse Race Specialist of A. San Agustin, Dane Sarmiento, and Jeremy Cabreros, our Class 2 finishers. They're having the report going on. The revs, he's reporting the revs and the way he presses on the accelerator pedal there, or the brakes. And they are the 88 Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited of Hrs Kalayaan, Rich Young, and Jeff Balau. There goes Rich Young, there goes Hrs Kalayaan, there's Jeff Balau, and the hard-working team of Sir Miko Binarao. And this is one of our Rydans cars, the Yaris 07, another of our finishers, another of our Yaris finishers. Dodi Cabasal, of course, is here, right there on that car. Gene Jimenez and Freddy Lilagan. There goes Sir Dodi. And, of course, Sir Freddy. And where's Chini? Wonderful job, guys. Another of our strong finishers from Team Any, Team Rydans, Team Crane Cat Racing. And another of our finishers for Team Hyundai, Robert Santos, John Bernil, and Gabriel Ganzon. Team Sia ARG. The Hyundai Accent finished the race as well for Class 2 for the 2 hours of our Hrs Kalayaan Cup. Petron and Amsoil letting you have it. How collaborations should give you these level of course, satisfaction finishing a grueling race. And there's going to be another one of this happening later on in the afternoon, the 4 hours of it. Congratulations to our finishers. A strong finish for this Daihatsu Copen, number 36, from Car Plaza Manufacturing Corporation, Motorsport Team, and B Racing Development. Miss Rose and the rest of the gang from Car Plaza Motorsport and B Racing Development. A hardworking gentleman as well of the team, number 36, with their drivers, Kenneth Tan and, of course, Xander Perez. Congratulations, number 36, Daihatsu Copen of KPMB. This is MAP Auto Performance, Dr. Q Motorsports Caltech, the number 20 of Dr. Q Motorsports, Miguel Quinones, Miguel Abano, and Vince Ardina. Thank you so much for representing for Team Dr. Q. See the hot weather experience result. Yeah, you perspire a lot. You get the wet look going on with your hair. You gotta make sure you have the umbrella on so you don't get to overheat. 52 laps completed in the past 2 hours by the best team. They call Motul Advan Mark Young Racing 888. Yeah, it just wrapped up, and in the afternoon later on, we're going to have 4 hours of the Hrs Kalayaan Cup together with Amsoil. Amsoil Racing from Amsoil Philippines, Aguila Autoglass, Drive It, Master Republic, and Sparkle Philippines. Oh, take a look at the number 98 Miata of Miller G. Mata Jr. at Team Rambo. Congratulations, sir. Finishing the 2 hours of the K-Cars endurance race from AM1 Racing, AM1 Lubricants. Team exclusive. Congrats also on the finish. Despite a very challenging day at the office, they were able to take it to the checker flag, team exclusive racing team number 14, and now also giving congrats to Dunamis MP Turbo. There goes Marcus, Jacob Maniquez, with Jeffrey Moreno and Mike Potenciano on their collab for the drive, led by manager Marcus Jacob Maniquez. That's Sir Mike Potenciano right there, and the top racer from Bulacan. And now we got here Sir J.M. Ong, and the fastest in Class 2. They are the number 62. The fastest in Open Bravo. Any Rydance Crane Cat Brecon Racing. Featuring Gabby De La Merced, Kyle Bagot. Congratulations, guys. Way to go, Kiel Cabasal. Yeah, we had a chat with Kiel earlier. There goes the young driver, JM, or Ethan Ong, actually. Dunamis MV Turbo. Legendary Mike Potenciano right there. We would love to have a chat with them. And of course, that's Miss Lily. Yeah. They finished in the top 6 overall, 48 laps done in the past 2 hours. Let's have a chat here with Mr. Mike Potenciano. Good morning, sir. Yeah, so 48 laps completed, and wow, you guys finished in the top 6 over here. How do you feel?
Started 15th place, and right at the start I think we overtook 8 guys in front because they were all bunching up on the inside, and we just went on 3 the outside. So we kept on going, and I drove for an hour. Then Jeboy Moreno got in and drove for about 40 minutes, and the last one was by our team manager, C. Jacob Manikis. So he did the last 20.
Oh, there you go. So he's part of the driving list as well, driver's list. And how does it feel, returning to motorsport once again? I hope you don't mind me asking, how young is the legendary Coach Mike Potenciano now?
Yeah, I'm 65 years old.
Wow, there you go, man. Okay, so you already get those discounts, and here you are back at motorsport, still doing it.
Right. So I'm very, very happy that God has blessed us with good health and with good motorsports community who's really backing us up. So thank you guys, everyone.
All right, you guys are going to be competing later on in the 4 hours in the afternoon.
Yes, we will. And I think that's going to be a harder thing because I think I'll take the first stint again. So that's going to be 2 hours of driving. So I don't know if I can last, but we'll give it a try.
All right, so you're gonna have to do 2 hours since it's a 4-hour stint for the team, and you guys are competing in Class 2 Open Bravo as well for later on in the afternoon. How about a message to all the motorsport fans out there, and of course to your friends as well, to the supporters of Team Dunamis MP Turbo?
Yes, hi everyone. Thank you for supporting our team, supporting motorsports, supporting the Petron Makabayan Endurance Championship. I hope we can attract more people. This is just the start of a 2-hour and 4-hour leg. We still have the 8 hours and we'll have the 12 hours. So you will have a lot of time coming into this very, very good endurance race. Even Max Verstappen has joined the endurance races already in Nürburgring. So this is really something for not just the seniors, but the young ones too.
Yeah, imagine you guys have a total of 26. We have a total of 26 cars on the grid on race start early. Imagine weaving through traffic, competing on your own category. Brave and Heat, at 65 years old, you are our idol. We want to be like that when we reach that age, Yeah, keep it going, keep it going. We'll see you in the afternoon later on. Thank you so much, and congratulations on the race finish. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, boy.
Team Dunamis MP Turbo,
Okay.
number 33. Strong finish by the team, by the way. Yeah, they're one of the teams in the top 6. 48 laps. Wow. This is just a 2 hours in the morning session, and we're going to have a whole lot more coming your way in the afternoon. Make sure you don't forget. Keep on giving yourself updates here on our FB Live broadcast. Hello to Nick Lau. Good morning. Also, shout-outs going out to Miss Karen Andon. Thank you and congratulations, Motul, Adman, Mark Young Racing, the top team of our 2-hour challenge here for the Hrs Kalayaan Cup. Also, huge thank yous going out to Leandrew. And Leandrew also on the comment section says, congrats to Team Manyo Racing, Team Lewy. Yeah, they are Team MRC, Team Sia, Team O'Toole. Shout out to also to Andy L on the comment section. Hello to the Crazy Crew. Hello to Pinky Munoz. Hello to Baby Jed Angelo. Hi to Freddie Bakulanan. God bless and have a safe race, everyone. Later in the afternoon, we'll make it happen. And let's have a chat with our fastest lap of the race of 2:08.754. The team that actually clocked in the fastest lap of the race. We're gonna let you guys in on who they are and how they have achieved it and how they sound like outside of their helmet. Here we go. We're talking about AES Motorsport, Team Canada, Team Philippines collaboration led by manager Paolo Ayeras, with Jeff Remford, Nathan Kowalski, and Chris McIntyre on the driver's list. The top competitors for Open Alpha of our 2 hours for the Hrs Kalayaan Cup. Here we go. Let's have a chat. Hey, good morning, sir. Introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hi, Chris McIntyre with AES Racing, AES Motorsport, and Retro Racing Team Canada.
Chris, you actually did which stint number on the effort today? You were driver 3?
I was driver 3, yeah. We had Jeff Remford and Nathan and myself.
You held on actually to the fastest lap of the race, 2:08.754. Who was the driver on that stint?
That's Jeff Remford. He's the hot shoe.
And we wanted to know what actually happened. You guys positioned P3 at the end of the race. You were actually at the race lead, and you even have the fastest lap of the race.
We had a little issue when they had the safety car out, and everybody's pitting, and we didn't think we were supposed to pit, so we were kind of late getting in. Did a couple extra safety laps, more than we should have. That kind of cost us a little bit.
All right, we're going to see you guys in action for the 4 hours later on in the afternoon. What will be the adjustment to the strategy?
Stay out of pits and keep the
top secret, right?
Yeah, keep the car running, keep the drivers cool, keep changing ice. Pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are from Canada, right? Which part of Canada?
We're from Vancouver. We're race up and down the west coast, and we're now shifting over to Philippines, seeing you guys the new hot area of the planet. So this is our first car over here, and we've got two more coming this summer, and we're going to be competing in the fall enduro.
Yeah, this is the first endurance race of the season 2026. The 4 hours, there's also going to be the 8 hours and then the 12 hours coming your way. It's exciting to know. You actually mentioned earlier you have a K24 on the engine bay of this Mazda Miata.
Yep, this one's a K24 with BMW transmission, ITB throttle bodies, a bunch of work done by Apollo and AES Motorsport. He's our tuner and chief mechanic. And then we have Jeff as our engineer, and I do lots of extra work. Our next cars that are coming are also going to be a K20 turbocharged and a K24 Miata, K20 turbocharged RX-7, I should say. And then we've got a rotary RX-7 coming as well too. So you guys get to see some rotary action.
And it's also great engineering information and data for you guys to race on hot weather like this. Is this the first time you get to experience this type of weather racing?
No, we were actually testing in Spokane, Washington about a year ago, and it was this kind of temperature. So we were using that to test our cooling. We did modifications to cooling, and because of that, we're running really cool today.
Oh yeah, you have come prepared. Even the drivers too. I saw you've come prepared with your drinks and your straws.
and Thunder Hill, the Ridge, and north of Olympia, Washington. So we've had experience in the rain.
All right, looking forward for more of the awesome performance from AES Motorsport. Chris McIntyre, go ahead and send out a shout out to the rest of the teams, the rest of your fans watching our FB Live broadcast.
Really appreciate all the corner workers and the flaggers and all the race drivers who are getting out of the way of us so we wouldn't interfering with our laps. Excellent driving out here, really impressed. It's professional. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for joining AES Motorsport. Chris McIntyre, we're going to have a chat, and that card's going to come out again later on. And more of those projects from AES Motorsport coming your way really, really soon. Something really exciting. Yeah, the Honda Power at the heart of that Mazda Miata. And you saw the modifications they've done. They got some carbon fiber going on there. And the teams are now returned to their pit garages for more of the celebrations and also preparation for the afternoon race. It's 11:26 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. You are watching the morning sessions of the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series initial round for 2026, the Kalayaan Cup. The 2 hours done, the 4 hours coming your way. We also wrapped up our K-Cars Endurance Race presented by M1. We'll also have more of that. Stay close. Live at Clark International Speedway. Brought to you by Private Master Republic. Also brought to you by Amsoil Racing. First in synthetics, Amsoil Racing from Amsoil Philippines. Spargo Philippines from Kart Plaza Manufacturing Corporation. Grab your Spargo Philippines products at Clark Pit Stop here at Clark International Speedway. We're also brought to you by Aguila Auto Glass. Since 1952, Aguila Auto Glass. And of course, Petron, the Makabayan Endurance Race Series. The Kalayaan Cup, 4 hours, will happen later on in the afternoon. Stick around.
Annual 12 hours of the Kalayaan Cup for the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series.
Endurance racing is actually a different kind of fun and thrill.
It's a nice team effort also. It's not the fastest.
It's very challenging for us. As drivers, we enjoy it very much because we get a lot of seat time also.
We do driver change every 2 hours or every 1 hour and a half depending on the strategy of the team. Endurance racing for me is the test of innovation, skill, and of course teamwork.
No place for beginners or sensitive hearts.
The trust between the mechanics, the drivers, and also the team managers to work into a common goal of course, finishing the race.
By somewhere to start.
Now to start the 12 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. Here we go!
Refueling is a minimum of 2 minutes, so that's also more than enough time so that people don't rush. You're not allowed to spill a single drop of fuel. For gasoline kasi pag na-spill sa floor, may penalty yun. So the mechanics are very careful about that.
make our best to prepare the cars, replace all the parts.
Fresh engines, fresh transmission.
You have to at least have 1 minute when you change drivers so that you don't rush. It's very important, the safety here in Clark International Speedway.
If kaya sa driver 2 hours, we change drivers.
Changed almost everything, and we did not leave anything untouched to be sure that we could finish the endurance race.
I would highly recommend endurance racing. Basically, first, it doesn't involve setting up a really fast car. The most important thing is you get a group of drivers who are consistent. You get a very consistent car and you make sure that you don't modify it too much because you have to ensure that it finishes the length of the race.
Here we go. We return with the going-ons on the celebrations as we capped off the 2 hours of the M1 K-Cars endurance race from M1 Lubricants, from Gold Shock Absorbers, also supported by Nexter Brake Pads, all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated, also supported by Yoli, Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. Congratulations to these strong finishers. You are looking at number 36, the collaboration of Kenneth Tan and Xander Perez for Car Plaza Motorsport B Racing Development, the fastest Daihatsu Copen in the competition, number 36. And on the right side, it's the green Mitsubishi Mirage number 23 of Dolly Pilipinas, led by Bien Matias. And the white Mitsubishi Mirage took P3. That's the number 96 of Evolution Automotive, Ramel John Guanzon, P3. In our M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race. Huge thanks, of course, to M1 Lubricants, featuring the M1 engine oil, M1 CVT oil. They also have M1 motorcycle oil. They also have the M1 engine flush and the M1 brake fluid. Congratulations to P1 finishers. Xander Perez and Kenneth Tan. They are there celebrating with their number 36 Daihatsu Copen. And we're going to have a chat with one of the drivers for Car Plaza Motorsport B Racing Development, the top team and the top Daihatsu Copen in the competition. We have here Xander Perez. Xander, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Say hello to all of our viewers on FB Live. And Kenneth Tan, stay right there, man.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so how does it feel being the fastest Daihatsu Copen in the 2 hours of the M1 K-Cars endurance race?
To be honest, it's kind of a great feeling. It's a different car that I've driven previously from every other car I've driven, and knowing that we drove it to the maximum and we gave it our all is the best feeling after the end of this 2-hour race.
How about you, Kenneth? How do you feel right now, Kenneth?
Well, I feel great, really great, because well, we were able to persevere all throughout the 2 hours without any issues at all. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. We saw how you actually went to the very front. For those who like to be in the know, the Daihatsu Copen is a turbocharged machine, right? It's a rear-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive car?
It's a front-wheel drive,
All right. You guys are, with the transition and everything. Team Car Plaza Motorsport and B Racing Development did an excellent job with the pit stops. And what's going to be next for the team over here with your excellent performance?
We hope to continue the pace we're going on right now. in the future races, I hope we can do well as well, and cooperation with B Racing and Court Plaza.
Yeah.
I'd like to send shout outs to your friends and family members who are watching this FB Live broadcast, and of course, give thank yous to everybody that you need to give thank yous to for a top level performance in our M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race.
Well, first of all, always have to thank God, always guiding and protecting me. Second of all, to my family, my dad, that's also my coach, to my mom, and of course, next comes to my team, my second family, Team B Racing. They never stop supporting me and helping me, and of course, to my friends and family out there that are watching and always supporting me.
Thank you, Xander. How about you, Kenneth?
I also give my thanks to Sander and his dad and his team, because they did a wonderful job tuning the car to almost I guess perfection. And I would also say a big thanks to Court Plaza and their team, because they've spent countless hours, months preparing the car for the race today. Yeah.
Yeah, well paid off, and you guys have performed excellently driving the car, taking it to P1 on the checkered flag. Congratulations, Kenneth Tan, Xander Perez, Court Plaza Motorsport, B Racing Development. Top finisher in our K-Cars endurance race, the 2 hours of it. And of course, the rest of the finishers. Let's have a chat with them later on. Continue with the celebrations, guys. And great driving by Xander and Kenneth right there. I'm sure the team are going to be super proud and excited for what's to come for the entire team's campaign for season 2026. And this is just round number 1, the endurance race of our 2026 season. It's going to be coming their way. The second round and the third round. A lot more to look forward to from these awesome young talents. Kenneth and Xander, and an unbeatable formula they were able to come up with here. And it was great to see the Court Plaza Motorsport B Racing Development collaboration, flexing what they could do after, just like what Kenneth Tan mentioned earlier, hours, months, weeks leading to today's competition. Let's have a chat with our P2 finisher for all you Mitsubishi fans out there. This is the second fastest finisher overall in the K-Cars endurance race from M1 Philippines, Silent Time Motorsport, and Sparco Philippines, together with Court Plaza Manufacturing Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 23 of Yoli Pilipinas, Bien Matias. Good morning, Bien.
Good morning.
Go ahead, tell everybody. Tell us your experience finishing second fastest in today's K-Car 2-hour endurance race from M1 Lubricants.
Medyo overwhelmed ako kasi ako lang yata ang matik dito, CVT na sumali sa endurance. Kaya shoutout to all the CVT boys dyan. Then I would like to thank my family, Yoli Pilipinas, and Storm PH. Guys, salamat. Lalo na yung mga lahat na participate sa racing na to. Maraming salamat. Sobrang saya, enjoy, promise.
We have a lot of viewers rooting for the Mitsubishi Mirages competing today. They call it the mirror. So you are CVT powered, right? Yeah, go with the M1 CVT oil, and number 23 has finished it. Team Yoli Pilipinas. Thank you to, of course, our friends from Yoli Better Body Health Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. I guess you actually had a lot of those organic powdered energy drink leading to today's event.
Sobrang laking tulong ng Yoli na product kasi nakatulong siya sa pagbigay ng energy and hydration sa amin, lalo sa mga ibang participant na binigyan namin ng products. Maraming salamat.
And for those who like to be in the know, if they own a Mitsubishi Mirage like this, they could bring it to the track like this. What modifications you have done to your green number 23, second fastest winning Yoli Pilipinas Mitsubishi Mirage? What modifications have you done to it?
Actually, marami kasi nag-start ako sa car show. Tingnan mo makinta mo. Mali yata pinasok ko. Hindi, joke lang.
Actually, it's perfect. You gotta have a shiny car on the race, right? So A-Row is gonna be efficient.
Yeah. Tapos, actually, since CVT siya, ang focus lang namin is exhaust, intake, then, handling, coilovers, safety bars, rigid collar, yung magic collar, more handling since kailangan late braking pag CVT dahil wala tayong engine brake.
I'm sure they're taking note of that. You know, I'm sure you have your AM1 brake fluid, AM1 CVT oil, and the modifications you have done. This is FB Live. They can easily rewind it, and they can easily take note of what you have done to your car to give it a winning performance like what you did over here today. Ian Matias of Yoli Pilipinas. Go ahead, send out those shout outs to your friends, family members, and sponsors for making your race, you know, possible here today. And what a performance. Congrats.
Salamat sa number one sa wife ko, Jubel. Maraming salamat sa support. Then second sa office ko sa Yoli Pilipinas. Then third, Storm PH. Maraming salamat sa support. Kita-kits soon, boys. Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Second fastest up in here, making the fastest Mitsubishi Mirage in the M1 K-Cars 2 hours.
Let's make way for the top three finisher. And it's going to be another Mitsubishi Mirage. We're going to be having a chat with a Mitsubishi Mirage driver who finished in the top three. As you can see in the background, we have plenty of those Hyundai Eons as well in other categories. And let's have a chat over here with the number 96 driver from Evolution Automotive, Romel John Guanzon. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's the experience so far, in the top three of the initial round 2026 season of the M1 K-Cars Endurance Race? For the 2 hours today, you finished the third fastest.
First of all, I didn't expect to finish the third because I have to give up a lot of lines for the faster cars. And there are several challenges within the car. It's hard to control.
But you know, what were the preparations you did leading to today's race? What things did you have to do for the car, you know, to become prepared? And you yourself as well, how did you prepare for today's race?
First, I pray to God just to be safe, so we can go home safely with our family. Then also the car. And also, we prepare for handling. I have stage 3 ultra racing, and the rest is on tires. And also for the racing fluids and racing oils like AMA1.
All right,
yeah, thanks so much for that one.
That's right. And did you also, I'm sure you also had the taste of the Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. And it's your chance right now to send out those shout outs to your family members, to your friends, to your supporters, and the other fans of the Mitsubishi Mirage over here. You have taken it to the podium. Send out those shout outs. Go ahead.
Shout out po sa family ko sa continued support kahit na medyo risky yung sport. And also for the team ko sa office, shout out sa inyo. And also for the Mirmir and GP Pilipinas. Shout out sa inyo.
Congratulations, man.
Romel John Guanzon. And you still want to add more? Go ahead. Say hi. You had a few more words? You have a few more messages? I look like it. All right, he's done. He's ready. Congratulations, Evolution Automotive. He's ready for more of the celebrations. Finishing the third spot, Ian Matias of Yoli Pilipinas, and then number 23 finished second fastest. And of course, top overall is Kenneth Tan and Xander Perez of Car Plaza Motorsport B Racing Development for the 2 hours of the M1 K-Cars Endurance Race here today at Clark International Speedway. From M1 Lubricants, Gold Shock Absorbers, Nexter Brake Pads, and of course, Yoli Better Body Health and Wellness Organic Powdered Energy Drink. We'd like to give huge thanks, of course, M1 Engine Oil, to M1 Brake Fluids, M1 CVT Oil, M1 Engine Flush, M1 Motorcycle Oil, Gold Shock Absorbers, Nexter Brake Pads. They're all exclusively distributed by CNC Intertrade Philippines Incorporated for making that event possible. And our segment for the K-Cars, the M1 K-Cars 2-hour endurance race of 2026. Another set of events coming your way for our M1 K-Cars competitions for the entire season. And later on in the afternoon, we're going to have the rest of the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series Kalayaan Cup. The 4 hours will happen in the afternoon. Stick around. Shout out to Mikey Carpanella in the comments. The Sheen. Happy birthday to Joey Lieses and everybody from the KPM family. Hello to Freddie and Pinky. All of you guys over at the comments. Leandrew. Send out a shout out. Congratulations, Team Manyo and Team MRC. Thank you so much. And to the supporters of our top team, Mark Young and everybody from Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited. Congrats on the fastest result. Wow, a total of 51 laps completed in the past 2 hours. Taking Filipino pride to the next level up there as they have competed in some of the best teams from other parts of the planet, joining us here today in celebration of the initial round of the Petron Makabayan Endurance Series of 2026, the Kalayaan Cup. Congratulations to Motul, Advan, Team Mark Young Racing. 52 laps completed in 2 hours, followed by, of course, our P2 finishers. A strong finish by Any Rydans 2 and Ethan Works Motorsport. Congratulations on a very strong finish with our Subaru BRZ with 51 laps completed in 2 hours. Fastest lap at 2 minutes 11.9. And P3 went to AES Motorsport. Fastest lap of the race at 2:08.754. 51 laps completed. You know, with more experiences in pit stop strategies, it's something to look forward to as they bring the challenge to the top team, the top finisher, the 888 Mark Young Racing Cars Unlimited hatchback. It's going to be great to see it in action later on for 4 hours. Join us then, and when we return, we're going to let you watch instant replay of the action of the morning sessions in just a little while we enjoy the lunch break and bring you more of the live action, more of the competition for our Petron Kalayaan Cup, together with Amsoil Racing, Sparco Philippines, and Aguila Autoglass, together with Drive Fit Master Republic. Join us again. Stick around.
12 hours of the Kalayaan Cup for the Petron Makabayan Endurance Race Series.
Endurance racing is actually a different kind of fun and thrill.
It's a nice team effort also. It's not the fastest.
It's very challenging for us. As drivers, we enjoy it very much because we get a lot of seat time also.
We do driver change every 2 hours or every 1 hour and a half, depending on the strategy of the team. Endurance racing for me is the test of innovation, skill, and of course teamwork.
No place for beginners or sensitive hearts.
The trust between the mechanics, the drivers, and also the team managers to work into a common goal of course, finishing the race.
Now to start the 12 hours of the Kalayaan Cup. Here we go!
Refueling is a minimum of 2 minutes, so that's also more than enough time so that people don't rush. You're not allowed to spill a single drop of fuel.